Year episode 2, the season 2. We here. We here. What's happening? What's happening on this Saturday evening? Got Bane in the building. Hunter, what's good? Let's go. Yada I mean? Batu. So our guest today, this is the only time he was available. So had to make do. We know we got a WWE Money in the Bank right now. But Mike G, LES in the building. What's good, fam? And we're trying something new. I'm over here. I'm live on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. Shout out to my bro Matt P, the fantasy football GOAT. Our guest today is a fan of Jordan 1s, as you know, if y'all know who he is. So you can't see it. It's just some artwork with a Jordan 1, the breads. There we go. So that's in honor of our guest today. You're up against the UFC, but we're here. Bro, the UFC, Money in the Bank, the guest is like, yo, I can do it 8 o'clock Saturday. I'm like, all right, he's a busy man, so we make do for our guest. Gotta make it do what it do. He's been no stranger to YouTube, no stranger to sneaker game. Straight from Queens. Mr. Chop Cheese himself. Oh, what's good? I collect in the building. Mr. Chop Cheese himself. DSkicks.
Yo.
In
the building.
What's good? What's
goody, y'all?
Oh, shoot. We got Jones in the building.
Shout out to the chat, y'all.
Matt for the win. He said, Queens by any means.
Yo, Queens, man. Queens till the day I die.
Why you not? He said, why you not? I said, why you not at the PR festival?
Yo, isn't the parade tomorrow?
Oh, bro, I don't know, bro. I'm in South Carolina. We don't have any of that out here, bro.
Yeah. Shout out to Mike G. Shout out to South Carolina. Shout out to information.
Hello, in the building.
Hello. What's good, Matt?
He said, is that Ego on the panel? Yo, the disrespect. Shout out to Ego, yo. Haven't seen him in a minute.
Yo, where the fuck he been at, yo?
Yo, he said he'd be in the shadows, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, Matt said,
There's been
eating too many chopped cheese.
Well, shout out to the chopped cheese, y'all. Shout out to the chopped cheese.
Shout out to chopped cheese.
Facts, yo. Facts. But
yo,
some water.
I was thinking about the drop you had when Mike G said he lurked it. That he said is disrespecting. The disrespect, bro.
Talk about that another time.
Yo, he was like, when you play the J, so let me in, nigga, let me.
Oh, yo, I would never forget that live stream, right?
Yeah.
It
was Hunter, what's good?
Susa Hunter. Yo,
nah, he does exist.
Nah, yo, shout out to that live stream. It was a live stream. Me and Troll, we was talking, right? And I think it was just supposed to be me and him talking. I'm not sure if it was. I gotta look back at that live stream. I'm trying to think. It was about us talking about, the real and fakes and everything, right? And then I think it was a debate between Ego and Tro. So I told GA, I'm gonna put you in the back, just wait, whatever, you get your turn, right? Bro, this guy was writing so much in the private chat. So I'm looking like, yo, Tro, hold on. Yo, let me in, nigga. Yo, let me in. Yo, that was classic. Yo, when I clicked for him to, to be on stage and everything, for him to say that was like perfect timing.
Yeah.
It was like perfect timing. I wasn't even planning that shit. It just happened organically, So, but yeah, that was.
And then it wasn't the Garage Chronicles either, right? It was just a regular live.
It was just a regular live stream. Yeah, definitely make sure you hit that like button, man.
Yeah, Mike B said like button is free.
Facts.
Shout out to Mike G. One of the Mike G, how many Jordan ones you got, bro? Yeah, he got mad Jordan.
Oh, word.
Yeah. LaGuardia to Smith PJs. You know, that's what I'm talking about. 128 pairs of Jordan 1s, bro.
God damn, you got way more than me, bro.
All high OGs, bro.
Figured you guys be watching WNBA. Nah, I don't watch WNBA. Shout out to WNBA. Oh, shoot, look who's here.
Malachi. Yeah.
Shout out to Mally.
He's like, yo, we back. He had to make a cameo, bro.
Facts. But damn, 128. That's a lot of Jordan 1s, bro. I don't even have that much. I got probably 50 or less or 60. I don't know. I haven't counted them. I try to count them. I lose count and everything. But no low tops, no lows, no mids. There is a pair of mids that I do want to get, but we'll get into that a little later. Whenever you know.
Yo, again, shout out to I don't know if you caught it. I was on Hunter's Live week before last, I think.
Okay.
And it was dope. Like, we all collect more than sneakers. Most, a lot of us anyway. It's not just some of us got cards. My man Hunter got mad popcorn buckets. Like, that's new to me. Like, I don't eat popcorn like that. So,
bro, I don't eat popcorn either, but they have some tough ass buckets, yo.
Yeah, he said his joint's labeled and all ain't losing nothing here. Appreciate that, sir. Yeah, so I was telling Hunter before I showed like 2 of my autographed jerseys, and then I showed a bunch of hats, and I was like, "Yo, DS you had 2 of them Hat Royal Rumbles."
Yes, I believe it was 2. And
I don't know who won the second one because I couldn't make it to that, but I know who won the first one.
You feel me? It was you. You feel me? They're gonna do winner right there.
That joke was crazy.
Bro, I don't even know how I came up with that hat battle. And it's the funny thing about it, I never did no type of battles on my channel at the time, I believe. And I believe
because you did the hat ones and you had a few sneaker Royal Rumbles too.
The hat started it off. It was the hat battle.
Yeah.
These battle stuff is kind of fun. And I came up with a sneaker Royal Rumble. And I was more like, okay, you guys vote. The person with the least amount of vote get eliminated like that and everything. Yeah. And it was something cool and different, because Henry had the battle royals, but I did the Rumble like, yo, you're eliminated.
You're eliminated, yeah. Yo, shout out to Throwback King. He shedded on my Padres hat because of the Cooperstown collection.
Oh yeah. Yo,
but that he threw a little twist to it. He said, I would love to see a hat battle. Yeah, you got check. I'm gonna have to drop your link, bro, for your channel.
Yeah, hold on.
Oh, you got a wrench, you can do it. But
I find
but Throwback King was like throwing like not questions, but like themed for hats, like show a green bottom or
damn, what black. The sneaker is the Hat Royal Rumble? Yo, that one got copyrighted.
No.
A few of them got copyrighted. Maybe I did the shout out to D Blake. Maybe when I play the
his song that song he got?
Yeah, yo, it was the Titanic song when he was doing that. Yeah, I think it was that one. But I can still share it, right? Hold on,
Yeah.
I can still share it. Let me see, where is it? Where I go? Share, copy link, copy it. But this is one of the hat battles I did there. If we want to check that out. I feel like I did another one, right? Talking sneakers. I did. I'm just trying to find a few. Oh, yo, we got some infamous live streams on here, man. Damn. We got the Target.
Culture Soldier in the building.
We got the Target live streams. We got the Garage Chronicles. Damn.
Yo, it's crazy how the Garage Chronicles started, bro. It was just you chilling, and it was unfiltered. I don't want to say it was unfiltered, and some of the best conversations we had on Garage Chronicles, bro. All type of sneaker talk, and Anybody who had beef could settle the score.
This is the second. This is the second. This is the second. I think the first one I put out was the first hat battle. The other one I shared is the second one. Yes, yo, the way the Garage Chronicle was born, man, where's Throwback King? Where's Throwback King? He was there. He was there. Oh,
yo,
man.
I remember you went live.
Mike G
Mike G was there a few times. Yo, you was there live. The sun was up, and then the sun goes down. You just see the silhouette. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You see the silhouette, and and the funny thing about it, right, is like I could take a joke and I could make fun of myself. So and I said something. Someone said Wesley Snipes DS. I said I got you. I turned off the light and everything. Yes. like I could make fun of myself. I love to laugh. If we make fun of you know how it is. We're growing up.
Yeah.
You roast each other. You can roast yourself and everything. Like if you can't take a joke, then you shouldn't be around. You know what I mean? Like then go somewhere else. Type shit.
Yo, and like growing up, especially I would bring it up to like lunchtime at the lunch table. Like when I was in school, so let's say so mama, I'll never forget this. Like the most crazy one.
Okay.
It was, I want to say it was a dude Ben and the dude Albert, and it started in Spanish class. These dudes are roasting each other in Spanish class, right?
Okay.
And then it carried over to the lunch, the cafeteria, and they're going back and forth, and then I already knew the game. Like, don't laugh too loud because you next if you're not ready.
Mm-hmm.
And there was like two other dudes that were laughing mad loud. Like, yo, what are you? And then they just shorted. And I was like, yo, you gotta be careful. You can't just be in the crowd laughing. You might be next.
Yo, I remember in middle school, right? We used to make fun of each other like on a bus and everything, right? And if you quiet, if you don't say anything, we like shut down, right? And I remember my boy Isaiah, right? He was like, yo, from the ceiling to the floor, shut down, like, cause you couldn't say anything back. Like you gotta say something back and everything.
Yeah.
So like, I'm not gonna lie. I've been shut down before. I'm like, God,
everybody has. You gotta be shut down a few times before.
Yeah.
So like with me, like I'm like, yo, I just gotta throw haymakers. I'm not gonna throw jabs back and forth. I'm just gonna say the illest, most disrespectful shit I can say and just end it. Like if I can't end it, then I'm gonna take my L. But I'm not gonna go back and forth. I'm not gonna go. I don't have enough in the arsenal to go back and forth. I'm just throw haymakers.
But damn, yo, it was like good times, man. Just joking around. But like, if you can make fun of yourself and laugh about it, man, then that right there to me is like, yo, that shit is funny. Like you're real cool. Like you could just joke about yourself. Type shit.
Facts. He said I snapped, but hated dudes that snapped and then got mad. Have fun with the fuck.
Yeah, it's all fun, man.
Especially, and those be the ones that started. Those would be the dudes that started.
The one that started. Like, yo, don't start something you can't finish.
Like, yo, you mad at everybody laughing at you now?
It'd be like this, right? Like, yo, I will cut your ass, you cut my ass, pause, right? Or joke, right? Crack jokes, whatever, how people want to say it, right? Roast each other, whatever, right? At the end of the day, you still my boy. You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, you still my boy. You get into some shit, we get into some shit together type shit, you know what I mean?
Yo, perfect example, fucking Oxalek and Matt.
Okay.
They always going back and forth.
I just gotta laugh at that one, okay? That is a perfect example.
He said, I must have been smacked. Y'all ain't laugh at yourselves. I got small peanut head and long nose. I don't give a fuck.
What you get, son, yo? Yeah, man, just make funny. So just laugh a little bit, man. Life is good for your life, It's good to live and laugh. Shit, man, life is too short to be mad at people all the time. Like, why are you so fucking angry for? Just laugh, yo.
Me mugging.
Yeah. But then again, Ewan, those who are from New York, you got to put that mean mug face to live out here. Can't be.
It's crazy. It's true. But or you just have the poker face. Like you don't gotta be walk around mad at the world. That man say he laughs at Jones all the time.
Man, I'm gonna say this. My brief time in Florida, walking in this neighborhood, right? Going to Publix, just walking. All these people.
Everybody say hi.
Hi, yo, bro. I'm looking like, talk to me, like, who you saying hi to? I don't even know you, but like, hey, hello. I'm saying hi back. I'm like, oh shit, like New York, like niggas be like, fuck you looking at.
What you mean hi?
What do you mean high?
He said, I'm 6'2", 210 with the child's. Yo, my son wears the same size hat, bro. That he said, eat shit, man. Dang.
Damn. But you know what? You know what else is funny, right? The only way, you know who say hi to you first in New York City? The drug dealers. Y'all got that sour. I got that sour.
I was.
I got that loud. They say hi to you first. They trying to get that money.
Oh, yeah. Quick, fast. But DS,
Yo,
welcome to Beast Coast TV, bro.
shout out to Beast Coast TV, man. Season 2, episode 2, man. Appreciate it to be here.
Appreciate you coming through and got to start it off. Which was the sneaker that got you, that made you fall in love with sneakers? And then which was the sneaker that kicked off the collect? What sneaker did you cop? Well, what sneaker did you, that was like drew your attention to it? And then what sneaker did you cop that then you started copping like?
All right.
That he said, see what I'm saying? He won. I could trade hats with your son.
Damn. You see, Mike G could joke on himself there. I love it. That's what I'm talking about. So I love live, laugh a little bit, man. The first sneaker, yo, believe it or not, right? I could think back when I was 8 years old, back in 1998, 98, 99. And this was gonna come up a lot, right? I do remember when the 13s came out, the Bread 13s, and there was something about the hologram, right? On the back of the 13s, because around that time, Pokemon was very big. So it was all about the holographic card. And I just see that 23, especially the Bread 13, just like the hologram, and you just move the shoe and everything. I'm like, oh my God, that's a fire shoe. How did they do that? That shoe and the white cement fours, like those two, made me fall in love with shoes around that time.
Yo, the Bread 13 had New York in a chokehold when they dropped, bro.
It did. Everybody in my class had that shoe. I end up getting. What the hell did I get? I got some.
Yeah, metallic fives are tough, bro.
Yeah, I got some Team Jordans, yo. What Team Jordans did I get when I got some Team Jordan? The back of the shoe says Jordan in the back of it. I really wanted either the Bread 13s or the white cement fours. Those two was the shoe.
Oh shoot! Tito's kicks in the building. What's good, Tito?
Shout outs to Tito's. And what was the other question?
Which sneaker kicked off the collection when you started accumulating them?
Okay, so we're gonna go back 05, 06. I'm gonna say 06. 06.
06 is dangerous. That's dangerous here too, bro.
We're going back over there, right?
Everything came out of 06. Oh shoot.
I'm not gonna lie, 05, I wanted the 14s.
05, that was the year of the 14s. 05 and then some, yeah.
Year the 14 / a little bit of 13s. Bread 13s came back out and everything. I wanted those, right? They didn't have the money for them. But remember fucking Dub Zeros? And Dub Zeros came out. That was another thing, right? But I really wanted like the 13s and the 14s. Right? Didn't have no money for it. Got my summer job, 06. The very first shoe I caught with my money was the Pure Money 4s. I really wanted Black Hat 4s. Sold out. I got the Pure Money 4s. I remember my mom and I went to Foot Locker, to Green Acres Mall Foot Locker out there in Long Island. And no Black Hat 4s. No Flint 7s. 7s was the shit. 7 was the shit. Yeah. There was no Flint 7s. There was no Cardinal 7s. I was looking for those two. Citrus 7s didn't come out yet, I believe. But I got the Pure Money 4s. That was the first shoe that started off behind my collection. Next thing you know, I got the Fire Red 4s with the Mars Blackman. I got the Citrus 7s. I got some Dub Zeros. Then I started doing reach backs, getting 14s, and then, the rest is history.
Yeah. So, like 06, the DMP pack, right?
Yes. DMP pack. Yo, you want to hear a funny story about that? So, my mom is not gonna let me camp out for those, right? Matter of fact, I remember the newspaper when the fucking those pigeon dunks came out, right? But my mom was not gonna let me camp out for those DMP packs because I had no money because it's summertime, right? I remember one of those retail stores, they had a pack, right? the 11s was going, right? And I just seen the DMP. I'm like, yo, how much you guys want for that? And this is '06.
Yeah.
$200. I was like, no, I'm good. I'm not
He's like, nah,
a lot of money.
that's
That
above my
was,
pay grade.
bro, that was my whole paycheck. Yo, just earlier today, I'm shredding papers, and I used to work in a public library. I used to work in a library where I lived at, and I was making like $220, $230. You know, I thought I was rich, but bro, I was not giving them $200 for that DMP. Nice ass shoe, but I'm not doing it.
Yo, I remember when the countdown packs came out. I was like,
Whew.
and then it depends. Like certain ones is like, I'm not gonna wear the other sneaker. And then what sucked was like if you're on one size or one silhouette, and you really don't want to go true to size on the other one.
Other one, yeah.
You got some decisions to make on that pack,
bro.
Those are what 3? Those are 3, right?
Which one? The
Countdown packs.
The countdown pack. How many packs was there? Was it 10? Was it 10 of those shits?
Had to be.
This is what I remember. I remember 23 is back. Oh shit, yo, I'm gonna bring it back. I'm gonna bring it back, right? I'm gonna bring it back. All right, so look at 23 is back. The first shoe came out January 08 was the 13s and the 10s. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna save up money. I'm a $310. Okay, so I'll save up one check and I use half of this check for it, right? Yo, my mom and my dad, boom, came in my room, right? They're like, yo, you got a phone bill for $700. I'm like, what? And you're paying it. And you're paying it, me alone. Bro, let me tell you what I did, bro. I let my boy use my phone. I think he was set to internet. Remember, internet costs a lot of money, right?
Yeah.
I was with
this. It wasn't free till after 9 o'clock.
After 9 o'clock. I was with this girl. We're not gonna name her, but you know, people know.
Yeah.
I was with her. I was on the phone with her for like
caking.
Fell asleep while the phone was on. Yo, I was so sad because like the 13s that he got game 13s came out for the first time. That was the first time in retro, and that was like my favorite shoe. And yeah,
facts. They definitely make it like they did back then. Facts.
Yo, for real. And then it was so bad. Like my first shoe of 08 was like all the way to July. And I believe it was the 19s because some places split in the pack. And I wanted the 4s and the 19s, but yeah. And then I was trying to do reach backs then too, but bro, that shit broke my heart. Like
that joint put you back. That's what
back for like what 4 months? Not even lying, 7 months.
Said DS subbed up to your channel.
Yo, I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you. Y'all watch some of those classic live streams, man. From like 3 years ago. Man.
Yo, there's a lot of gems in there. Like if you wasn't in the mix from like the pandemic situations, you catch up with it.
Yeah. That those live streams, man, is classic live streams, classic.
Yo, and then your channel made it through. Not that you had beefs like that, but like your other channels are getting clapped. You know what I'm saying? Like people was getting the channel.
People was getting
good old days. Facts.
Those claps, yeah, classic days. Yo, man, they was getting channels claps, videos getting taken down, the back and forth on the live streams. Yeah, crazy time. But yeah, countdown pack, man. I will always love those countdown pack days, and I try to replicate it right now. Like replicate it. Like I try to when the Jordans that's coming out now, I try to put the ones that came out in the countdown pack in a special area.
Yeah,
I got the black and white ones. I got the 2s. I had the black cement 3s, the bread 4. You know, I try to put that in the area together. And I'm looking forward to the Taxi 12s and shit like that is coming out later this year.
Finally.
Yeah, finally.
I don't care, bro. I cop. Like Greedy says, like how many, white and black 12s you need. I was like, all of them, bro.
Yo,
I don't care. I don't care. I don't care what names they got. It was a white. 12s is one of the 12. Like I tell you, 12s and 13s. I don't care what the colorway is. 9 times out of 10, I'm probably gonna cop.
Man, yo, bro, this year, last year alone, man, I caught so many 12s. The past 3 years, I probably have like 8 12s. Probably I caught like 8 12s, I think. Cherries, full games, playoff. What those 12s are? That mean you caught the SoFi shits, those brown shits.
Yeah, yo, those are tough.
You and I
Yeah,
both.
he said that's I am with the threes. Yeah.
Yeah, them threes, man. What else we caught? We got the Amama years. I don't care what people say. I like those, man. I should have waited for the price went down, but
he said, I don't care. That's how I feel with ones. I don't care. It drops, I try to cop.
Same with me, bro. Same with me. You Mike G, man, you got more ones than I do, bro. So that was my second job, bro. Yeah, yo, I had the my first pair of 12s was the low top Tatis, the 04 pair.
Those are nice. I had those too. What was I think I was working Macy's Sport in the Nike section, bro. When those dropped. Because 03, the Bugs Bunny H drop.
Yes, the Bugs Bunny drop. Mm-hmm.
And then the 17s with the suitcase. Right? 17s? Yeah.
Which one? The red ones?
No, the white and blue pair. And are those 17s or 18s? 17s.
I thought the 18s dropped both.
18s.
18s. Yeah.
Okay, then they no, the black and blue pair was 03, I think.
Yeah, the black and blue pair was 03.
Cause and then what's crazy, like we couldn't get discounts on release day. So we used to stash the sneakers in storage boxes in the back of the stock room. So the week after release date, yeah.
Just save a few dollars. I ain't mad at it, yo. I'm not mad. I'll probably do the same shit, yo. Everybody did the same thing.
And it's like all of us have said it a bunch of times, but it's like how many sneakers release each month now? And then we didn't have that many releases back then.
Well, back then, especially,
and then you couldn't even cop every release back then.
No, you couldn't. But we used to say it was the year of the 4s, or the year of the 8s, or the year of the 7s. Like this year, you can't even say the year of whatever. It's just whatever.
They they're throwing everything out there.
Throw everything out, right? But the only time, right, was like 2008 when the countdown packet was they did from 1 to 23. That was it, right? And that was unheard of. And then 2010s was again the year of this, the year of that, and then after that, like, what was it, like 20? Damn, then at 2019, 2018, and everything was like
that was everything out there.
Yeah. I tried a DSP suitcase white 17 for DSP or Storm Blue ones. W for me, yo. I got Storm Blue ones too. I got Storm Blue ones. Definitely a slept on shoe right there.
And then during the pandemic, them joints skyrocketed on the resale, right?
Yeah, I don't know. Them shits was like in outlets and everything.
Yeah,
them shits was in outlets, man. Let's get on the top of Jordan 1s real quickly. I want to do a Jordan 1 showcase.
Oh, he's gonna start it early. By yourself, or you need some?
I want Greedy here. Here.
Oh.
It was originally supposed to be myself, Greedy, Hella Laced, if she's still here. If she want to do it, This is a showcase to show off the Jordan 1s, Yo, Mike G like that. He like, hell yeah.
Yo, Mike G come through for that too, bro.
G. He's like, let's get it.
Yeah.
I got ones, man. I got ones for days, man. Probably not as much as you.
I promise I won't say my line doing that either, bro.
Oh man, but yeah.
See, I haven't put that on the wall, bro. Put that on the wall because you was coming through tonight, bro.
Listen, Bread Ones, man, my favorite Jordan 1 of all time. My favorite Jordan 1 of all time. And I appreciate some ones.
Yo, you should
Speaking
have
of
seen him on his live last. That was last Saturday, bro.
who
Was he on
I?
live? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He
That
was
was
like, yo, he showed one pair. Yo, I'm not trying to flex. He's up there holding like mad pairs.
Want me to do that again? I give you a little snippet. A little
Yo,
something.
Mike G, he was wilding, bro. He was like, yo, I ain't trying to flex. And he's like, yo, he's not putting no shoes down. He just keep adding them. Like, get out of here, DS.
I ain't trying to flex.
It's all right to flex sometimes. It's all right. It's all right.
I'm a very humble guy, you know. I don't brag like, oh, I got this, I got that.
Oh, no.
Nah, I ain't that type of person.
Yo, what's the weather up there? Because it is like 100 degrees out here. Not literally, but it feels like it.
Fucking hot earlier. It was raining and shit. I don't know what's going on with this weather, bro.
Yeah, Hunter says sometimes you gotta flex.
Sometimes you gotta flex. Well, let me show. Am I showing the? Let me show the right shoes. Right?
Yo, Hunter, DS is wilding for picking today, but I'm like, yo, he wants to go live. Got Money in the Bank going on. I'm gonna have to catch the replay.
I want to watch Money in the Bank, but I'm like, I watch the playback because I can always fast forward through some matches that I don't want to see.
Yeah, for real.
Those filler matches. Don't want to.
It's 105 and humid out here. Oh yeah, especially out there, bro.
Where my G at? Yeah.
AZ.
Oh yeah. All right, so
he said you put the work in, enjoy the flex. Oh, hold on, let me do this right, bro. Hold on, I got you, bro.
Oh man, that new sneaker smell. So I put the new pair, and I have my 2015 pair.
Here we go.
Ain't trying to flex, right?
That's how it started. Just like that.
Ain't trying to flex, bro. I also have, the 2015 Chicago's. Lost and found Chicago's. Union Chicago's. Union Shadow Chicago's. But yo, the thing about this shoe, right, is if I ever wear this shoe, I would have to wear shorts because people might think I'm just wearing Chicago's, right? Or even with this right here, right?
He said, "Bing bong."
Yo, A$AP Rocky, right? I like how A$AP Rocky used to wear his Jordan 1s, right? He wore his Chicago's with the white lace. So since I have two pairs, right? Since I have the what's this one called?
Shoot. I'm Gucci in the building.
Yeah. So this one is the reimagined. Lost and found, right? I might put the white laces on this one, just keep this with the black lace and everything. But yeah, the Chicago's, but yeah. Yep, that's it right there. Just for now. That's it. Enough fun. I'll try to save it for I'll save more. Thank you, Mike. I'll try to save something for your what's it called again? The one showcase. No, Dirty Dozen got
the one showcase. Yeah. Oh yeah. Greedy say he's got something for you.
But real quick about Jordan 1s, I'll be on top of the ones, but the very first pair of ones I got, and I said it on my live stream, I might say it on your live stream too, E1, was the Old Love, New Love pack.
Nice.
That was the Jordan 1s that made me love Jordan 1s. So, I appreciate that, Mike G. That was the ones that started off for me, the Old Love, New Love. I'm gonna cop those New Love ones that just came back out. I didn't get the 2017 pair, and around 2017, ones is still a big thing, and the 2017 pair was not so much bread. And I like how they did the new pair, because they got the like a hologram type thing for the Wings logo. The 2017 pair didn't have that, but the 07 pair did.
Okay.
Oh, here come Malachi. God, it's right there. There you go.
You know what time it is, bro.
Right, but and if you really if you think about it, this year they somewhat released the Old Love, New Love pack in a way, because you got the reimagined Black Toe ones, It got pushed back to February, right?
Yeah.
And then now you got the new loved ones. So it's like full
Mm.
circle. It's like
Yeah.
full circle away. And
Right. Right.
on top of that, the black toe ones that came out in the Olaf pack had the black tongue.
Mm.
Yeah, and this shit right here have the black tongue. So I'm like, oh shit, it's
Gotcha. Gotcha. I didn't pay attention to that. Yeah.
Yeah. So and I remember in 2014, I had the 2014 and I had the 2016 pair of black toe ones. And when they came out with the white tongue, I was confused. I'm like, wasn't there like a black tongue? Like, am I missing something here? Like, I know,
Right.
I wasn't around in 85. I wasn't even born, but it kind of makes sense, like how his story brought down with that.
Yo, what you mean by that, bro? What you trying to say? What you trying? Yeah, you throwing shots over there?
I wasn't born. That's all I'm gonna say.
No, you said it a certain way, bro. Like
I wasn't around. Listen. My older sister was born at the time. Okay, my older sister was born at the time. My parents didn't even have me yet. I had a few more other siblings before me, and then I came around. So yeah, but shout out to the 85, yeah, 85 baby.
I'm 83.
83. Shout out to the 83 babies. Shout out to 80 babies in general, bro. I'm an 80s baby too. 89.
Yeah, every time I go to the bank for when I gotta do the deposit for my job,
Mhm.
over here like, so they have to verify who you are, and they always ask for my date of birth. I'm like, yo, can I just give you my ID? Because I feel older every time I gotta say it. Like,
yo, you unk. Yo, in the words of these kids, you unk.
I'm unk right now. Yeah.
Bro, I'm big bro. I be unk.
You big bro.
I be unk in November.
Big bro.
Yo,
Happy Ghostbuster weekend too.
like the movie.
Yeah.
Good movie right there, Ghostbusters. I actually seen that new one in the theater. That wasn't that bad. I didn't care for the one with the old girls. No offense to the females, but that one that wasn't all that. 1975.
If I beat that.
Nah, I ain't beating that, man.
Nah.
89. I was only born a month.
So he's an OG. So Mike G's an OG.
Mike G's an OG, right?
OG.
Where's my phone at? Let me see.
I remember seeing that reel or something. That's what I'm talking about, Mike G.
Screenshot.
That's a milestone. That's a milestone, bro.
Did I delete it? I think I deleted it. You know how I work with my kids and everything.
Yeah.
They kept on calling me Unk. And when I found out I wasn't Unk, I was like, yo, I'm not Unk, I'm big bro. Yeah, little Ellens. They little niggas. Cause they always try to say, oh, we YN. I'm like, no, yeah, Ellens. What y'all talking about? Out here subway surfing and everything.
Yo, they wilding. They wilding, bro.
Wilding out, man. Wilding out. Yo, 50 next month. Congrats, bro. God bless.
They risking it all. Risking it all for what?
Yeah. I'll still be my sons in sports. We out here. Yeah, bro. These kids, man, they don't care, bro. And another thing about these kids, bro, like, and I respect their generation so much when it comes to like not fashion, but when it comes to sneakers, because they're their own people. They're not like how we was. They're not into the Jordans, whatever. The Air Max and the Nikes.
They wearing everything.
They wearing everything.
They wearing everything.
Like the generation before that, they was wearing like, the 2010 basketball sneakers. They was wearing like Kobe's, the bronze off, in the streets.
KD's was heavy in the streets with the elite socks.
The elite socks, this generation right here, they wearing the AE ones, they wearing the A6, they wearing like generic New Balances sitting on the shelf. They don't care, I mean, of course they into the Jordan 4s and then the Reimagined 5s. But other than that, they don't. There's no Jordan 11 thoughts out there. They don't care about 11s. They don't care about ones. They just it's more.
Nah, the Dunk Lows are the Dottie McDottie sneakers now, bro. Panda Dunks.
Yes, the Panda Dunks. Yeah.
He said these kids be wearing some ugly kicks.
They do. I respect it. That's what they into. But E1, you know what else used to be a thought shoes? In the 2015, 2014, 2013, it was the Huaraches, the low top Huaraches.
Low Huaraches.
No harassment, man. Every little thotty girl.
Mad colors. Those joints were in
every
every
no
colorway.
OG colors, like the rainbow color looking ones, man. I'm looking like, I mean, it's comfortable if you like it, I guess, you know.
I know, and then the super thought ones are the all black joints.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I know the ones in the PJs they all had the black joints.
yeah. And then you got what was it, like 2022, 2023 beat up white Air Forces.
Well, I'm mad Nike released the dirty Air Force One. Like, you seen that?
That shit that it'll get cleaner over time and everything. Yeah, I seen that. And but it came with a toothbrush too. Did that one came with a toothbrush as well?
I don't know. He said, "I try not to judge with facts, coach."
Yeah, man, this is what these kids like, man. I respect it. I respect it, man. I mean, but the thing is, it's like, dang, you kids like this shit, but our shoes are still fucking selling out. By putting two and two together, it's us versus each other.
Yeah,
it's anymore, you know.
Exactly. Or they're buying it up to sell it back to us.
Mm-hmm. They're like, yo, we got some unks and some big bros out there and some OGs out there that want this shit. Let's go out there and buy it up and sell it right back to them.
All right. My favorite segment is this or that. Before we get into that, I got a question. Okay. How do you feel about these sneaker YouTubers that hype up sneakers, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they don't wear the sneakers they have on, the stuff they wear like in regular photos or at events. Be some degular, not one sneaker that they've copped or shown on their channel.
I feel like, do you still have that shoe, or what? Did you borrow that shoe? You know what I mean? Like, or is it your shoe? Like,
bro. And then there's some that they show like they'll double up or triple up, or they'll get mad they missed out on something, but they copping these sneakers and don't really wear them. Like they'll wear a pair of Monarchs or something, just regular barbecue joints.
Nah, I can't respect that. It's like, yo, you go into an event, you go to a sneaker event, and you buying all this shit, you want to like stand out, like not try to like someone else. If I go to an event with a shoe I have on, I'm expecting at least like a few people to have that same shoe on. That's cool and all, but I'm not trying to go with no Monarch Dash shoes or anything. You know what I mean?
How you at a sneaker event with slides, but your channels are, we got to get these Travis Scotts. We got to get all the hype joints, the Alma Manier. This Jordan 1's coming back out.
I don't respect people like that, bro. Like, and then you're just doing that shit for clickbaits, you know. Crocs.
Gucci said Crocs.
I don't respect that's all clickbait bullshit, man. It's like, yo, bro, if I'm out here trying to help y'all get some shoes, yo, I'm wearing my shoes, you know. To my defense, I don't wear my shoes until like a year or two later. I'm not trying to look like the next person outside, you know. But I'm gonna wear something that came out a few years ago to the event, but not no Monarchs or none of that shit like that. Hell no, fuck that. Fuck that. If I want to get comfortable, I'm gonna wear some Air Maxes, some fire ass Air Maxes. Like that.
I think Hunter, correct me if I'm wrong. I think he tripled up on the white cement fours.
Who's this, Hunter? Yeah. Oh, you better than me, man. I didn't triple up, but I'll double up.
So my favorite segment is this or that. Some questions be easy, some of them might be challenging. Yeah, he said yes, he did.
Yeah. All right, let's get it.
Coaching basketball or watching basketball live?
I'm gonna say coaching, just because it's fun. I love doing it. Watching it live is cool. I love watching basketball live, but it's nothing like coaching and just trying to uplift. Well, I coach middle school and high school, if those of you don't know, and trying to uplift the youth. You know what I mean? Win or lose, I want to let them know, like, yo, I'm so proud of you. You guys went out there, kicked some ass, or you got your ass whipped, You didn't give up.
Right,
You didn't give up.
Real. For real.
Yeah, because like watching the Knicks lose, and there's nothing you can do about it. That shit sucks.
Yeah.
It's just OG Brian.
Was good. Phone posits or Air Force Ones?
That's a good one. I'm about to go with my Air Force Ones.
Oh, okay.
My Air Force Ones.
Jordan 6s or Jordan 7s?
Mm. Mm. It's a tough one. I'm gonna go with the Jordan 7s. I'm gonna go with the 7s.
9s or 10s?
9s. 10s are comfort. 10's more comfortable. But the 9s just look a lot better.
Yo, I think 9s are comfortable too, though. To me.
A half size up, yeah. True to
Yeah,
size.
I don't go true to size. Nah, hell no. Hell no.
100 with the 10s. 10s is good, but I have to go with 9s because I like Cool Grade 9s, Olive 9s, Space Jam 9s, Charcoal 9s.
Oh. Yeah, I think that's one of my first pair of sneakers. A hand-me-down pair of the Charcoal 9s back in the day, bro.
Ooh. Good shoe right there. I have some 10s. I have steel 10s, shallow 10s. You know, these 10s is coming back out, but I have the one without that toe.
You one does this home. Yo, he pay attention. He be paying attention. I try, bro. I try to be different from everyone else that I guess does sneaker talk or does. And I don't know who else to do interviews. God, I don't watch everybody. It's not a competition, but I just know from what I've seen in the past.
Mm-hmm.
I try not to be so generic, except for that first question. Everybody gets that question because we all started off liking. We still like different sneakers, so everyone started different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was good. He said he does his homework. Yes, sir. Jordan 1s or Jordan 4s?
Oh shit. Oh shit. All right. Okay. Oh, all right. This guy right here.
I collect. He was doing the band.
We're not good on collect, man, because I did beat his ass in the battle.
Oh, dang. Shots fired.
I believe did Ego beat him too in the battle? All right.
They say you make it hard for them to choose. That's the whole point, bro. Flacco in the building.
Listen, Flacco, Area 13, salute.
Area 13 was good.
I'm gonna say this. E1,
you can't plead the fifth either.
E1, you know. I might have to go with my first love. That was the Force, the white cement Force. That's my favorite shoe of all time. And after the Force, then will be the ones. That's a hard one, and I did mention this a long time ago on my live stream.
Yeah.
You know, hey, sneaker battle, and I had a sneaker battle. The question was, I think your favorite shoe of all time, I believe. Jazz part the Bread Force, I part the White Cement Force. Jordan Force. Hard question.
But you with the cement 4s is like me with the Cool Grey 11s.
Yes, just like that. Like that.
Runners or cross trainers?
I'm gonna go with runners. Yeah, man.
Jordan or Kobe?
This is tough. It's tough because I'm not gonna lie, right? For growing up, right? You know, I used to, watch Michael Jordan growing up. Not as much because he retired, he came back. I was really young, but I do remember his third run. People remember you got 3 runs. I do remember his third run. Wasn't all that great, but
he was promoting sneakers on that third run, bro. I don't care what anybody said. He was promoting sneakers on that third run. He had the whole league wearing his joints, bro.
Are we talking about shoes or are we talking about the player wise?
Oh, it don't matter. It's up to you how you answer it. But I'm just talking about that third run. Mike was just promoting. He had sneakers on everybody, bro.
God damn, man. Because like Kobe growing up, yo, Kobe, Kobe Bryant, man, fucking shit, yo. And it used to break my heart when I remember when Kobe and Shaq was like beefing and everything as a kid. I was like, why are they beefing for? Shaq punch him in the face. Ah, damn. And then what really broke my heart was when he had those rape charges, and I was like, oh my god, I don't want him going to jail.
Yeah.
That shit broke my heart. Fuck, yo. God dang. Then it's Michael Jordan when I was a kid. The Space Jam movie. Fuck, y'all. Damn. All right, I'm gonna go with Jordan because I don't own no Kobe sneakers. I didn't really care about his sneakers like that. The only shoe I did like was the reverse Grinches. Other than that, I don't really care about his shoes. Damn, it's so tough, man. Jordan as a
Mike just said, yeah, it's pretty easy. Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Jordan. It's just that, like, as a kid, I have more memories of Kobe, if that makes more sense, because like,
yeah, that's what you grew up. That was
because Jordan was like retired, and everything. But like, I have emotional chats, with both of them.
Yeah.
But yeah. All right, I'm going with Jordan.
LeBron or AI?
AI. That was easy.
Pat Flacco said Kobe over everything. Go Lakers. Yeah, my son says the same thing.
AI, yo, come on, man. Everybody want to be like Iverson, so I get his braids, get the jerseys. Come on.
Tim Duncan or Charles Barkley?
Okay, I'm a little biased. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna go with Barkley because I would never forget the time when Duncan whipped our ass in the NBA Finals with the Knicks. Remember that?
That's because we didn't have Ewing. Bro.
He was hurt that time.
If Ewing played in the Pacers series, so we could beat the Pacers to go to the finals. Yo, imagine if we had Ewing, Camby, Johnson, Sprewell, bruh.
We would have won. Other than that, I like Tim Duncan and all, but I had to go with Barkley. I had to go Charles. Good brother Charles.
The Knicks or the Nets, or the Brooklyn Nets, or the New York Knicks?
I'm gonna go with the New York Knicks.
Yankees or the Mets?
Fuck. Oh fuck. All right. Those of you who don't know, I do live in Queens, not too far from. I'm over here, not too far from the Mets. I'm gonna go with the Mets. You know why I'm gonna go with the Mets? The Yankees have been so mad. I remember I went to the Yankees game and then fucking Jeter was not playing. Jeter wasn't playing. I believe A-Rod was suspended or some shit.
That's when he had the
2014. I think it was 2014.
The PED joint. Yeah.
That shit. Was he dating J-Lo around that time? I blame her. Yes, it was around that time. I was so happy. I'm like, I get to see them play and everything. Man, I was pissed. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Mets.
Bacon, egg, and cheese or chopped cheese?
That's my answer right there. That's my answer right there. Go chopped cheese, man. Ate too many.
SummerSlam or the Survivor Series?
Ooh.
See, he said bacon, egg, and cheese, the real OG. That's what I'm saying. Flacco said they even.
Taste of the bagel. All right. This is hard because if you guys remember 2002, SummerSlam 02 was one of the best SummerSlams ever. Survivor Series 02 was really good too, the Elimination Chamber. But then Survivor Series got too boring because like too much of the War Games. I'm gonna go with SummerSlam.
If they would have kept Survivor Series like the OG Survivor Series,
yes,
4-on-4, 5-on-5,
it probably would have been
cheesecake in the building.
Shots of Philly. Because Survivor Series, I love the SmackDown versus Raw concept, champion versus champion,
Yeah.
the invasion shit, the tag team. Matter of fact, one of my favorite Survivor Series '98, the 1 day tournament when The Rock won the title.
Oh yeah. That was crazy.
Yeah. But
CM Punk or Seth Rollins?
oh, Punk. That was easy. Punk. I like Rollins, but Punk's my guy.
Randy Orton or Cody Rhodes?
Oh, Randy. Yeah, Randy Orton been wrestling since I was in elementary school. Back when it was WWF. Even though he was there for a little bit of time, then it turned to WWE. But back when it was WWF, people don't know that.
John Cena or Roman Reigns?
Ooh, tough one. The Tribal Chief, Cena. All right. When it came to John Cena, I love the rat gimmick, the heel rat gimmick, John Cena. And then when he was drafted to Raw, and then babyface, and then I didn't even care for that John Cena. And then Roman Reigns, man, when Roman first came in as a Shield, he was a man. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
And they kept pushing it down throws. We don't want Roman yet. Not yet. But the Tribal Chief stuff, I'm about to go with Roman. I might have to go with Roman.
That was a game changer, right?
That Tribal Chief changed everything. Like, Cena is my guy. Like, I used to love the rap battles. I used to love when he do his freestyles and everything. Like, yo, that was a shit. But Roman Reigns, with teaming up with Paul Heyman, I'm like, oh yeah, this is good. That was great.
Jay Uso or Gunther? Of Roman all day.
I don't know what time it is. You know who the Tribal Chief is. I'm gonna go with Jey Uso, because when I went to SmackDown last year, I had
I told you it was gonna be crazy. Because when I was on SmackDown, when I went to SmackDown, when me and my son went to SmackDown, and I remember I messaged y'all when I got home, like, yo, yes. Did I send the video too?
I gotta look. I gotta check. Damn, it was so long ago.
I was like, yo, his entrance was crazy. It was crazy.
Yo. Yes, you did send the video. Yes, you did send the video.
Yeah, that joint was wild, bro. Yes. Because Bret Hart's like my favorite wrestler, and Jey Uso's main event Jey run gives me the same feeling I had when Bret Hart was in his prime before he went to WCW.
He tried to imitate that with the glasses. I think he said something about that in one of the
because he used to always Bret Hart used to give out the shades.
Bret is a GOAT. Yes.
I
remember 2023, right? It was after Money in the Bank, my first SmackDown, my first wrestling event ever, right? The Usos came out, that's when it was in a garden. That's when they took out Jimmy Uso, then Jay challenged Roman to a match, at SummerSlam or other shit, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was good. But when in the Barclays, it was different. That's when he was main event Jey Uso. Everybody was eating me, my nephew, my boy. My boy didn't even watch wrestling. He took his son. Yo, we had a good time. Yo, that was a great birthday gift I had last year. Yo, amazing time. Yo, just eating. Yo, that shit was fun. Yeah. Yes, if I remember.
Yes, that's true. That room we don't get main event Jey Uso. That is facts. I
do appreciate today's product, yo. It's really good, though.
The Royal Rumble or WrestleMania?
Oh man, it's a good one.
I'm partial to one because to me, without that one, you can't get to the other.
But there was time before one, you can still have the other, which was weird back then.
Yeah,
you win the Rumble, you just win a Rumble back then. Then they moved it. Then you go to WrestleMania. Shit. But there's some badass WrestleMania that wasn't that great.
They had a run where WrestleMania was trash.
Yo, for real. Like this last WrestleMania right here, only like 2-3 good matches, and everything else was dirt.
It's
40.
crazy. My favorite Royal Rumble was one that didn't have a clear winner. Is when Bret Hart and Lex Luger fell over and there was a tie.
That was your favorite one?
Yeah.
My favorite one has to be. What was my favorite one? Probably
It's so predictable now.
it is very predictable. My favorite one maybe have to be the 2008 one with John Cena returned
Or MSG.
and MSG. That was a good one because like I thought he was like done. Like okay,
Yeah.
I thought he was done. WrestleMania, shit. Might as well go to WrestleMania because one of the best WrestleMania match of all time, Shawn Undertaker, 25. That WrestleMania sucked, but that one match saved the whole damn thing.
Oh, my favorite WrestleMania match of all time. I guess because I was there.
Okay.
I was mad young, but it was WrestleMania 10, and it was Shawn Michaels versus Razor Ramon Intercontinental Championship ladder match.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
And Bret Hart had to wrestle twice that night.
Yeah, he had a great
opening. That was probably one of the best cards too, because Bret and Owen Hart opened the first match,
especially for back then because Vince was getting away from like big muscular wrestlers and everything.
Never heard of him, bro. Never heard of him, bro.
Hey, Chico.
The toothpick throw. And then he wasn't even Hispanic, bro.
He wasn't. He could take a stunner. He could take a hell of a stunner.
Yeah, him, the Rock or Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Oh shit. Oh shit. All right, I'm gonna be honest with you. When I like my grandfather watched wrestling a lot, right? But when I started getting into it, Austin was taken out already. This is like 2000. Austin was taken out. So The Rock became like my guy. Like, if you really think about it, like that 01 Rock and Austin, Austin would have had it if he would have never turned heel around that time because that heel run wasn't all that great. But you got to think about it. You got Hollywood Rock. You had the, Electrifying Man Rock, but now you got the final boss. Oh man, it's great. Great. But I do love Austin. Austin is my guy though. He definitely did make wrestling cool. Austin made wrestling cool, but The Rock made it more entertaining.
Yeah. Yeah. But I even know so yeah.
Now Austin definitely was a man. Matter of fact, Austin was the man. Remember Celebrity Deathmatch? It was that Stone Cold there.
You said what?
Celebrity Deathmatch. Remember that show?
Oh yeah.
Stone Cold was there. Yeah.
Stunning Steve. Yeah, with the long hair, Hollywood blondes.
I think that's the only reason why Rock would take it from me because but then again, I did like Austin with Kurt. Austin's a funny guy. People don't understand. Stone Cold is fucking funny as hell though. I went to the WrestleMania in Levi. Oh, 31, yo. Oh shit.
NWO.
Shout out to Perm.
Appreciate you, Perm in the building.
Hit the 17th flight. Shout out to Perm. But yeah. Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one.
We'll have one more. Hosting a hat battle or hosting a sneaker battle?
Ooh. I'm gonna say a hat battle because I'm not into hats like that, but it was cool to learn more about hats.
2-letter name game.
It was cool to learn more about hats, watching you guys about the hats and like learning more about the hats. But I love my sneakers and everything, but it's cool to learn more about, Your DS.
Yeah.
I've been eating good, man. I've been eating good.
Oh shoot, hella been member for 13 months. Appreciate the support.
That's hella.
Dang, your parent why? DS looking thick. Yo.
DS, that's how I see DS. I gotta hit up the gym, man. Fucking work, bro. It's hard. It's hard to go back to the gym. You know, working from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m.
What's
Yeah,
nowadays, bro?
nowadays, bro. So like summertime, sometimes easier. So now I could like go back to the gym. I gotta, but yeah, this is. I got fat before. It's not the first time I've been fat. I lost some weight before.
It's
Yo,
hard. It's harder at this age, though, bro. It's
it
harder.
is it is hard at this age. And then I remember when I was 18, 19 years old, I used to get made fun of for being too skinny. Yo, my sister made fun of me. She's like, "You anorexic bitch." I'm like, "What the fuck?"
Yo, my grandma used to be wild, bro. I was never small, right? But she
Uh-huh.
like, I playing football, and she was like, "Oh, you need to eat." Like, yo, how much do I need to eat? Like,
The gym at 4 a.m.
I'm not trying to be a defensive lineman or offensive lineman. I gotta run. Like,
Yeah.
wait, hold on.
Yes.
Get your weight up to get to a whole new level. He didn't say fat respect. He said thick.
Just thick. Yeah.
Yo, that's how you know he make. That's how you know he making money. That's when you know somebody making that money, bro.
Eat it right, man. Eat it right, man. Eat it right. Oh, I gotta.
He's not missing any meals.
I'm missing the meals, man. I'm missing the meals. But yeah. But so many times, I think I was like 20 something. I'm trying to remember. I was like one time. I think I was like 23, right? I was 23 years old, right? And
I love ice cream, and I'm okay with that.
yo, facts. Yo, it's something about being a guy. Is that when we gain weight, it's like, it's what up. You know what I mean? We don't be hurt like no offense to females or females out there be like, oh my god,
They put mad pressure on themselves.
mad pressure on themselves. Yeah. But I remember one time I was 23, right? I was 23 years old. I think I was 23, 24, right? I gained some weight, right? And then I think I took a picture. I'm like, the fuck? So I started going back to the gym, working out, lost all that weight, got even smaller than I once was. But this one right here, like right here, right now, like yeah, I know I gained weight, wait, what? But yeah, so yeah, I know I gained weight, and I'm okay with that. I definitely would lose it. I'm like you said, it is harder at this day and age and everything. But I did it before, I know I can do it again. But yeah, but like I said, I can make fun of myself too. So yeah, I know that fat.
So for those of you that don't know, I ain't trying to play you what I'm about to say.
Mm-hmm.
So when DS first come on the scene, it was through Henry's channel. Then he was like the co-host, and then he'd go live and Henry be his co-host. The topics were not the same, and it was I used to look like, yo, why not just be on the live by yourself? Because man's not saying nothing. He said, move to AZ, it'll melt off you.
Yo, it definitely will. As high as over there, man. 105. I'm good. Shout out to Mike G. Oh, you talking about like when me and Henry when we like had a
do the piggybacking off each other?
Yeah.
Pause. Like he go live earlier, and when he ended, you went live, and it was DS talking kicks. Which those stickers were tough, bro.
Oh, the stickers I gave
you?
Yeah. I was like looking online, like, oh, okay, like I could do this for like I think it was like $10 for like 50 stickers or some shit like that.
I put them on my Jordan 12 box. Like I'll never throw that box away. I don't have the sneakers in there. I got other stuff in there, but I keep that box with the sticker. I still got the kicks, but then the drop front.
Yeah. You want that? What's it called? Yeah.
Yarameen.
Jacob Fatu, shout out to him.
Yo, Fatu, shout out to Tantalizer Tony because he called it like a year ago because he goes to Mad Indie joints. Okay. And he's cool. He's cool with Lance and Hawaii, who's next up. Okay. He's cool with Jacob. He got mad videos with Jacob. Jacob calls him Tony. Like Jacob's cool. So he was like, yo, don't be surprised if Jacobs hits the main roster. And then people in the chat like he won't go to NXT. He's like, nah, the main roster.
Skip that shit, yo.
Yo, and then Tony was like, he's like, yo, I got breaking news, but he does all the watch alongs. Like he's live now doing it. So he called he's like, tonight there's gonna be a new member of the bloodline. He never said who it was, but he knew who it was. He just didn't tell his chat.
What pay-per-view was this again?
It wasn't tonight?
No, that Jacob.
Jacob didn't come out on a pay-per-view.
It was SmackDown?
It was a SmackDown.
Okay. Well, I thought it was.
It was because it was before a pay-per-view.
Okay, I thought it was because I know the Tongos, they came on a pay-per-view. Okay. That's a New York City shit for you, man. People don't.
Yeah. Yeah. All gas, no brakes. Yada what I mean.
Yo, that gotta be a new drop right there, bro.
Yo, for real. I still got the LA Night joint.
Yeah, I'm sorry, LA. I like you, but you got what I mean. Yo, Solo's funny too.
Yo, they got Solo. Yo, remember when Solo? Did you watch when Solo cut him off?
Yeah.
Jacob Fatu Solo's like, yeah. I was like, yo,
but remember this?
Where you fit in?
Remember this? Like 2 weeks ago, he's like, "I love you, Solo," and Solo looking like he ain't said that in 6 months. I was like, yeah, he definitely didn't say that in 6 months.
Not the East Coasters saying yada. I mean, I probably say it better than the West Coasters. Get out of here.
Oh damn. Nah, shout out to the West Coast, man. But
yeah, oh yeah, for sure.
Yada I mean.
All love.
Lies. But yeah, fucking WWE these days, man. But back to the Henry thing, yeah. I don't know what that was. I don't know. I don't remember. But I remember I don't remember what this topic was. What the fuck was he used to talk about?
Whatever the chat wanted to talk about.
That's what it was, right? It was
Perm could tell you it was
what was about humans and shit.
It was a social hub for all of us when Zaya wasn't live, Skinny wasn't live, whoever wasn't Tony wasn't live.
Yeah,
that was just a social hub for everybody else. Either, especially for sneaker battles.
Like a filler show. He was like a filler.
Yeah.
This
year wasn't bad.
Yeah, that I mean. Oh man. Because what I used to do and what I still do is you will see it on my live stream title, episode, whatever, and this is what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
His was just, did he number his live? Let me see. I'm trying to remember.
I highly doubt it, bro. Because I remember I was trying to find something.
It was hard to find.
It took me forever. Because all the battle royals got the same title.
It do, right? I'm trying to look for it. KBM. Oh my God, MBS. Yeah, what are these people, man? Tree. Shout out to Tree. I'm just looking through Nito.
Yo, remember me and KBM was supposed to have a hat sneaker battle?
Something like that.
And then he was like, nah, let's have a because you were supposed to host it, and then that's what triggered the Royal Rumble.
Yes. He gonna do it. The network, shout out to D Blade. Dre Jungles, shout out to Dre. Chilltown. The fuck is Chilltown at, man? Shout out to Chilltown. IBA. Oh, Throwback King. Hey, shout out to Frankie. I got Frankie. Trey J.
Right, Trey J. That Trey J was out there too. Dang. I told you it was a social hub. It was a social hub.
Yo, remember this one? Yo, remember Be Lit? wait. Remember this one? Remember this? Yo, moment of silence for Be Lit. Because remember his channel was there?
Yeah. I forgot what got his channel clapped.
I forgot, but I remember like, moment of silence for Be Lit. Everyone was like, it was so quiet. Turns up his sets live, y'all. Shout out to Dirty. Yo, shout out to the mature kids.
Yeah.
The mature kids.
Henry was talking about his sex life.
Sneak peek Josh. Remember Josh? Ron Mexico.
Oh, ghost stories.
I was talking
Shout out
about
to
what
Dirty. Yeah. Huh?
ghost stories. Shout out to Perm. I'm looking through my subscriptions. There go Henry. I'll go back to Henry real quickly. I'm looking
Yo,
through.
shout out to B-Lit, because I was cool with B-Lit. He sent my nephew a pair of Yeezy Quantums, bro.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Tops. Shout out to Tops.
Shout out to Primera.
Primera?
No, Flacco mentioned him.
Primera, yeah.
Yo, Primera had crazy showcases on Henry's channel.
Oh
bro.
my god, yo, Primera. Yo, remember I used to do commercial breaks?
Yo, you gotta bring that back, bro. You gotta bring that back, bro.
I mean, Henry, he's showing his top 5 secrets he got in 2022. This is Henry channel right here. Henry had 805 subscribers.
B-Lit can overcome the fake unboxing. Oh, with the plastic knife, bro. That's what.
Dude, movie day, hello, it's me looking for what's Henry talking about?
The plastic knife. Yeah, I never knew about it. I forgot who showed it. I was like, yo, that's wild. The butter knife. Ah! A butter knife?
Butter knife, yes, the butter knife. Yo, remember Henry used to have that? Remember Henry did a 24-hour live stream?
The who?
The 24-hour live stream.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking at his live stream. He didn't really lace up after dark. That's what he used to call it. He didn't really have yeah, he didn't have he didn't really like sneaker battle. Yeah, he didn't really what's it called again? He never numbered it.
And then it's hard because some of the regular lives had sneaker battles in it because they're just like people talking trash and then they jump on the live stream and start battling. Henry Max after dark. Big.
Wait, remember when he said when he did it, what's it called again? He did the tiger jump. The tiger jump from the dresser to the bed to the girl.
Yeah, bro, I did not. I wasn't picking up what he was putting down, bro. I wasn't believing none of that, bro.
The tiger jump. The Jehovah Witness ladies. He said he did.
Get out of here, bro.
The steering wheel. Oh my god, man, yo, that was so funny back in the day. And then the girl he dated, remember, they was like, "Oh, you sold your shoes."
Bro, that was on your channel too, right?
It was on my channel, yo.
Oh my goodness. Because she was like, I thought, how'd she say it? I thought he
was a big YouTuber.
Yeah. He didn't even have 1,000 subscribers. He was like at 8 something.
He's still at 8 something. I mean, shout out to Henry, wherever he may be. I hope he's doing well. I just, what it is, and Henry, what we were trying to tell Henry is that we didn't like seeing anyone take advantage of him with that, with that situation he's dealing with.
But then on the flip side, everyone else is getting taken advantage by Henry, bro.
That's true too.
With the sob stories and then the freaking. Yo, shout out to Ego. Again, on your live stream.
Oh God.
He was like, yo, is there anybody on this panel? And he was like, I don't know. He goes like, fuck it, I'm asking everybody.
Yo.
Yeah, he was part of the history. Like, you know.
He was a big part.
What it is. Yeah.
He was a big part of that history, yo. Oh man.
Because like I tell this to Perm all the time. Like if it wasn't for Henry's channel, me and Perm would never got cool. Because the Zaya skinny shit, you know what I'm saying? At the time.
I remember when that shit happened, right? People want me to choose. I'm like, bro, I'm not part of that beef, yo. If I go on skinny channel, y'all don't want to fuck with me, then fuck it, then. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, yo, they beef got nothing to do with me. What they eat don't make me shit.
Yeah, exactly.
And shout out to Perm. Perm, you and Perm was one of the first guys The first two guys, I believe, I was on my very first live stream. Yo, shout out to you two. You know, never shit up on me and everything. And, you know, Perm didn't care. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that wasn't
Yeah,
my beef. You know what I mean? Like, because y'all watch Zaya and you know, it was so much politics behind that YouTube shit, you know what I mean? Because it's like
yeah,
we're in high
and
school,
it's crazy. So like
yo.
he said that was fun but goofy. I participated. Yeah, Mike G was
That's amazing.
definitely heavily involved in the shenanigans, bro. But that was about to say. Yeah, so you fast forward to not even now. So you know they deaded theirs, the beef, whatever. It was kind of like an awkward space because there was no craziness. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? But then you know you still got a few. There's still content creators, if they want to call them content creators, or
mhm.
people got channels that they get mad when they see people in their channel go to other platforms. Like you don't pay them to be in your chat. Who cares if they're a member on your channel and they're a member on somebody else's channel? What they do with their money is their business.
Yo, I will never, and I haven't done that. I would never tell anybody in my chat, yo, don't go over there. And I'm not fucking, bro. I don't give a fuck, bro. You guys, we are all grown at the end of the day. We're you grown, I grown, everyone in the chat is grown. Go wherever the fuck you want to go. If you want to be entertained, yo, you have every right to be entertained by anybody. Every right.
Yeah. There's a gazillion channels on YouTube, bro. Like, fuck.
Yeah. So many
How can you
channels.
be mad? It's crazy. It is crazy.
It is. It is. I would never get mad for anyone to go anywhere they want to go. And if you want to take the lane and go in their chat, bro, go right ahead.
He said, "What if Retro Young had a chat?" DS.
And if y'all want to go with it,
I'm playing.
I was just about to oh man, shout out to Purr. Shout out to Purr.
Yo, I still don't know how that shit went left between y'all either.
Bro. Bro, I'm gonna tell you how it went left, right? You know, I'm the type of person I can take a joke, right? And I watch shout out to Choma again, right? I have no problem with Choma again. I have a problem with nobody, right? Troll said something about me. He said something about me on his song or something, right? And I thought it was so funny, right?
Or was it on his live or
Oh,
something?
right.
Oh, because you're a safe haven for people or some shit
Yeah,
like that,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
was never mad at Choma again for that, right? And I think and I was on, you know, Retro and I, you know, I didn't have no problem with Retro. We had each other on Instagram. And I said something to Troll, like, oh, but that was so funny, blah, blah, blah. And then Retro didn't answer. He didn't tell Troll, right? I said, yo, Retro, yo, let Troll know what I said, you know?
Yeah.
And then I forgot what the hell he said. He said something. You know how he be saying some slick shit. And I'm trying to think. Um it was about picking sides or some shit he said, right? So it was a disagreement, right?
Yeah.
I think I still got the clip.
Oh,
I think I still got the clip.
oh, I know what you're going with this. I know where you're going
Yeah,
with this.
yes. I still
Beg to differ.
the best. I don't delete things, you know. I don't delete things, and
This is Petty DS for those that don't know. This is Petty DS.
I did not delete things. Oh, did I delete it? Hold on. Um, did I delete it? Oh, we still got this one right here. Hold on. Uh, for those of you who don't know, this is what. Damn, I was eating good right now. Shit, that's smart I was. Wait, hold on. Let me turn the volume up. Yo, put me in, nigga. Yo, put me in. Wait, hold on. Classic. But where is it? Hold on. He said the bets are different.
Told you.
Dang, I can't find it. I think I got rid of it.
Oh shoot.
I think I got rid of it. He said something that he begged to differ of um he disagreed with me with something, right? And he said, I never said this. I said, I beg to differ. That's what I said. And I was like, yo, bro, do you know what beg to differ means, bro? Like, what the fuck? Like, you're politely disagreeing with me or something.
Yeah.
Like, damn, I'm trying to, like, bro, like, don't try to insult my intelligence. You know, like, I'm not dumb. Like, I know what things mean. Like, you know what I mean? Like, have you ever heard someone say something crazy? You like, the fuck he just said to me? You
Maybe
know,
make you do the duck like you like, huh? What?
yeah, like, yo, bro, I know what these shits mean, bro. Like, damn, man, I can't. Did I delete that shit? I think I did delete it. You know, it's not deleted. That it's not deleted on my StreamYards. Well, yeah, I can't find it, but yeah, that's where it went. And then he liked to take shots at people and everything. So I was the one that just called him on his bullshit, like, yo, bro, like, you know what I mean? Let's call it what it is and
Yo,
everything.
and then you went crazy with the drops.
Oh yeah, I went crazy with the drops. I was saying he looked like Puma from Black Ink Crew. I was the Target thing because, like, all right, if I'm gonna make fun of you, you know, I'm also gonna make fun of you with the truth. You know, you used to work in Target, so I was making fun of your job where you worked at, you know. And be honest with you, I worked at Target too at one point in my life, right? I worked at Target, I think I was like 22 years old. It was like it was a seasonal job. Yeah, I worked at Target
Bro,
before.
I worked at Dwayne Reed once, bro.
Yeah, yeah. It was just the
I
bro, it
worked
was
there
just
for one day. One day. I was like,
that was it.
yeah, I worked at the one, it was on Broadway between 32nd and 33rd. And the dude
Okay.
was like, I put out mad freight. Then the dude was like, yo, sweep the sidewalk.
Yo, this is fucking accolade,
Yo,
man.
yo, you see how many people out there? You know how busy it is over there.
Bro, the hell of busy. Sweep the sidewalk?
Sweep the sidewalk.
Bugging.
1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Bugging.
That he said you look like Carl Winslow, bro. I collect with the disrespect, bro.
Yo, you know what? I'm not even gonna get Icolette right now. Cause you know, last time I checked, I did beat him in a battle.
Yo, I collect. He said one thing he gave you that you never gave him was L. He gave you an L, bro.
Icolette, hold that L, sir. I call it a day. Oh, you can
Oh damn. I worked at
Jordan.
a terminal cancer nursing home for 7 years. Sad place. Definitely affected my mood for years.
Yeah, yeah, I can't do that.
Yo,
Especially
that's
like,
I used to look at Africans different, like the ones that came here. I don't know what country. I'm just, I'm just like stereotyping right now.
yeah.
But like, yo, you a store manager for Dwayne Reed, bro. There's a million Dwayne Reeds in the city, bro.
Uh-huh.
I said, y'all making $5.25 an hour because minimum wage was $5.25. I'm not about to sweep the sidewalk.
Fuck out of here. This
I was
guy's
like, yo, there's a million people walking on the block. How am I supposed to sweep the sidewalk? I
bro,
went, I gave him the freaking broom back and I dipped, bro. I was like, I'm out of here. That
bro,
he said bizarre D12 DS.
but it's like this, like the guy working Target, like he was taking pictures on his IG, and then I was just making fun of that shit. He had gauges. I was just making fun of it. It goes back to the Garage Chronicle, right? It goes back to Dell's. Shout out, shout out to Throwback King. Go back to Dell's, you know,
Damn.
and damn, pick a strawberry. Sheesh. And when it came to Dell's, right? When Dell's got on me, I was making fun of him. I never call you a pussy, and I was like, fuck you, bitch, blah blah blah. Fight. I never did none of that shit. It goes
Nah, you use strictly jokes. Strictly
strictly
jokes.
jokes. Strictly jokes.
And like how Cameron said, right? Like Cameron was like, yo, when have I ever said anything first? It was like, yo, when did DS say anything first? He's
Hello.
just you can't get mad how he responds.
That's
And that's
it.
how I tell the people, like, yo, why you want to feel a certain way? Oh, sure,
Oh,
we're
yeah,
just talking, we're
Chill
just
Town.
talking about him.
Yeah,
Just
go to
talking
Chill
about
Town.
Chill Town in the building.
Let's go Chill Town, Malachi. I was asking about. I woke with Malachi. He was sleeping just now. Shout out to Chill Town. But
Shout
yeah,
out
yes,
Chill Town.
yes, yes. It was like it was just jokes. You know what I mean? It was funny
Yeah.
games, just jokes. You know, and you know he What was he used to say? We could meet up, have a conversation. We don't have a conversation. Like,
Pest control in New Jersey, catching squirrels and bats was not fun. Oh hell no.
Damn, bats too. Shit, crazy. But yeah, I mean that situation. It is what it is with that situation. I mean, I hope he's doing good in life. I don't wish bad on nobody. I don't have time to. I don't have time to hate. I can't hate on nobody. I always wish someone well. Like I wish you well. But if it's time for me to joke with
He
you,
gonna kill you. He gonna kill you with kindness, or he gonna roast you. One of the two.
yeah, I mean he could roast about. Oh, yo, DS gained mad weight. Okay, yo, I could gain something that I could lose. You know what I mean? What else did DS do? Okay, I know what begged to differ me.
So we covered the start of the shoe game, the start of your collection, the this or that.
Mm-hmm.
So we touched on what triggered some of your watching sports, people in the neighborhood, blah blah blah. What were some of your favorite spots to shop at that weren't chain stores? Like wasn't a Foot Locker, wasn't a Champs, wasn't a Finish Line, nothing like that.
Okay. One of my favorite spots. It was in Jamaica. It was in Flushing Main Street, right? And they shut them down. It was somewhat like you could say a little chain store. You could say, I don't know if you could say this and that, but Urban Terrain. You ever heard of that store?
Mm-hmm.
That was my spot. I will never forget. 2012 was the year, yo. The quality of the shoes was so shitty, but that had people outside camping out. It was me, my boy Jerry from high school, my Ed's brother. He's like my brother to me,
Yeah.
We close to this day. And a friend of mine, I forgot her name. We camped out at Flushing, in Urban Terrain. Then we had like 8 pairs of the GMP pack that sits.
Oh shoot!
We shut that shit down. We had that. We camped out for that shoe there. We camped out for the Gamma 11s, the Bretta 11s there, Olympic 7s there.
Yeah, that's a pair I never had. I never had a Gamma 11s, bro.
The Gamma is a bittersweet shoe for me. I must say bittersweet because that was the time. That day, I camped out for that shoe. Right? Me and my brother and my boy camped out for that shoe, right? And then, that's when I found out my grandfather passed away later on that day. So it was like a bittersweet, The bitter part, he passed away. The sweet part was like, I sold that shit for some money.
Yeah. He said, honestly, I didn't even trip on quality until I got on YouTube watching reviews and shit.
Right?
I always mentioned it, like, not on YouTube, but like even to myself, like because I love Air Force Ones, and I could tell the difference in the shit I get now compared to what was back then.
I kind of agree with I agree with Perm, but Perm, real quick story, right? I remember I went to Jamaica Avenue. I came down for my Space Jam 11s and what's that place called again? Models. And when the Space Jams, when 11s back then, right? The jump man, right? I'm looking at old pictures of like Jordan 11. This is like 2010, right? I'm looking at pictures like old Jordans and everything, right? Space Jam 11s, right? I'm looking at my Space Jam 11, right? I'm looking at the left shoe. The jump man is facing backwards. And I'm looking like, is my 11s fake? But I bought it from a retail store. Like, I'm learning about quality and everything. I wasn't even know about the patent leather, right? I wasn't caring. It was more like the jump man. And then when I started seeing more of 2009 Space Jam 11 besides mine, with the jumping face backwards, I felt calm and everything. But this is me still learning about, quality shoes and everything, about how they made retro a little difference from the OG and everything.
Yeah.
But, I was scared, for no reason.
But still, like you got, I want to say Area 13 that asked me one time.
Okay.
We were talking behind the scenes, and he was like, the difference in Air Force Ones. I'm like, well, they have like they'll have like LV7, LV8, like the higher the number, the better the quality.
Yeah. Yeah. Remember the Dubray?
Yeah,
We used to have the silver Dubray.
was the cheap one.
Yes. You had the white the what the plastic one, the plastic Dubray
Yeah,
AF1, I think it says.
yeah.
Yeah. And then you had the no Dubray, right, with the check. I
The
believe it was
swoosh, yeah, with the swoosh, yeah.
yeah. Yeah, I remember those days. But I remember the silver Dubray. I'm like,
You might need to level up, cuz.
those days,
The joint's gonna crease mad quick.
hella fast.
For real. Anything on your radar for there's a lot of 2025 left, bro. He said shit.
Well, this month I'm gonna get over with. I want my grade fives. I'm gonna pass on the Ferrari 14. If I get them, I get them. I don't. I owned those shoes before. I owned the OGs, but the grade fives on my list. What we got in July? Oh,
He said no more ones for DS.
no more ones for me. I do need those. I do need those bread ones. I have to reach back for those. Yo, those fours, bro. Those fours. What's those fours called? I don't go on IG. Yo, bro, I'm forgetting names of sneakers because so much fucking.
The
Sneakers.
fours or the fives?
The fours. Hold on. No, I need the great. I need the great fives. The K fours. That's coming out in September, I believe. September 6th. Oh my god, these shits right here. Those right there.
Oh yeah.
Those. I don't know about the Shadow Bad Boy ones, yo, because that quality and the color look different than the 2015. But the box is tough. Sorry, Gucci. Don't think about the Shadow Bad Boy ones. Maybe. That's
Yo, I saw. I don't know if it was in a group chat or on somebody's reel or something. They're mentioning
That's
Black Tongue Fives. Yeah, they mention
I still like the sesame.
Oh yeah. You know how I feel about. You already know what time it is with me, bro. Off White and Air Force Ones. You already know. But on the shattered backboards, it was like, oh, the box is nice, but the orange looks a little off. I'm like, motherfucker, you just started doing sneaker reviews like 2 years ago, bro. You just
but because I own the OG one, they're back there behind me. I don't think that's white. I think it's. I mean, I don't think it's it's sale. I think it's white. I gotta look at. I believe Z did a video. I was gonna check it out. I'm gonna check out his video on the Shadow Bad Boy one. I think he did a comparison. I believe he did a comparison on the.
I got the 3.0 and I'm good. I'm good on that.
1.0, 2.0s. I sold my 3.0s. Kind of regret that, but I need the 3.0s. I need those.
I had 2 pair and I sold one to my nephew for retail. I didn't.
Gotta bless the nephew, man. Even though he didn't. What was it? What was it that he didn't look out for you for?
The fucking Galaxy phones, bro. Man, it was first come, first serve. But what was it? Social status. Social status.
Line.
I'm like, yo, you could have had a wifey with. Man, get out of here.
Wifey, you know how you grab a nigga out of the street like, yo, bro, I'll give you $20, just get these shoes for me. Remember those days? I'll bless you with some money if you just get this for me.
Yo, what about the Awake Fives?
Oh shit, the black pair. Black fucking pair. Malachi, I didn't mean to scare you again. That black pair, bro.
That should be the Awake Motorsport Fives because that's the Motorsport colorway.
Tough. That shoe was tough, man. Especially representing New York. Tough shoe. That right there. Yeah, the paint pair is cool. But
facts, culture. Facts.
Culture, bro. Those shoes is tough. Yeah.
Yo, they got the freaking the sale black flight passes coming out 2 days before the Ferrari 14, bro.
Bro, that release came out of nowhere. It came out of nowhere.
I was like, yo, what's Nike doing, bro? Like,
yo, you know,
and then you got the triple white foam passes the week after.
Crazy, right? I remember my first flight posit was the eggplant one back in 09. I had that pair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't be telling people. I didn't even tell you and Greedy. I forgot I had that pair. Someone off, yo, bro. Someone offered like, yo, I'll give you Xbox 360 for that shit. I'm like, hell no. Yo, people's going crazy.
I remember I had the every time the silver pair came out, I think they retro 3 times or they retro twice. They came out 3 times, but they had the same problem the freaking Griffies had, where it turns like greenish yellow on the toe box.
Yeah.
I'm like, come on, bro.
Yo, here's my question: why did that shoe cost more than a phone posit? $250.
That's a
right?
good question. That's a good question.
That's
a good question.
Yeah. I'm like, yo, why does the shoe cost more than the phones? And I get people's going crazy for the green. What's the Green Goblin pair? Because that shoe never come out. I don't know how long.
They're super light too.
Yeah. That was the only pair I had was the eggplant one. I don't know how. I forgot how I got that shoe. That was the only pair I had, and then I think I sold it or I traded it so long ago. I think I got rid of it 2011. But I think I was trying to get rid of it for some phone posits back then, if I'm not mistaken. I think I got rid of it for the Black Pros phone posit. It was like a 2004 Black Pro phone posits that one of my boys had. And I said, all right, I'll trade you my flight posit for those shits. Because the Black Pros I had, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I had other shits besides Jordan's, people.
Yeah. Contrary to popular belief.
Yeah, I had other shits besides Jordan's, guys. That's the only thing I had. But yeah. Yeah, classic. Good times.
For those in attendance.
Thank you.
He's like, no, bad trade.
Yeah. He's a cap. I definitely did. I definitely traded those. I could be lying. I'm trying to think how I got it. I know I traded those for a fact. But someone definitely offered me an Xbox 360 for no shit. I'm not an Xbox person. I'm a PlayStation guy. I'm on PlayStation all day. I don't. We don't pay for batteries over here, yo. We don't pay for batteries. For a battery pack. That's about Xbox. Most people I pay with have Xbox.
Yo, so this is the crowd's favorite part of the show.
Okay.
You say nothing wrong with old Jordan. Only a hater gonna say you gotta have range. True. True.
That is true. I collect. I collect.
With the chameleon collection.
Okay.
For your dirty dozen, bro.
Okay.
Your favorite 12 pairs, right? And it could change tomorrow, but today, this is what we got. The floor is yours.
All right, let me grab some.
Gucci says, "Shit, I have a charger with batteries. Cuz Xbox game."
You know, y'all. I fuck with my Xbox people. All right, I'm gonna start off with 2 shoes that is non-Jordans.
Oh, shoot.
Yo, I paid. What did I pay? Did I get this from Chic? Or did I get this from Sneaker Palace for, I think it was $100. $100 for this.
Classics, Olympic up-tempo, bro.
Yo, I always wanted this shoe. I missed out the 2012. I missed out. Was it 2018?
Yeah, but then they retro back-to-back years or like every 2 years? Like
definitely 2020 because everybody and their mom was going crazy for this one. But yeah, and this shoe is hella comfortable. Hella comfortable. That shoe, speaking of 2012, one of my favorite LeBrons. The Big Bang.
Nice, Big Bang. Yep.
Bangs. Definitely wore these, game worn. Wore them a few times. So yeah, that's 2 shoes right there. All right.
I ain't gonna lie. I didn't expect you to drop a LeBron in the 12, bro. That's a nice one.
Bro, those 9s are my favorite. Like, it's even. I put that over and I don't own these shoes, but I'm gonna get them one day. The LeBron 8s, the South Beaches.
I finally unds mine the other day.
So those of you know, when it comes to Nigel and this shoe right here, especially, yo, the box is amazing, right? Um, he's from Queens like me. Well, the part of Queens he's from, my grandparents lived over there, and I grew up in Laurelton as well too. So he's from Laurelton, Queens, and all we did over there in Laurelton, because nothing but houses, was bike. All we had to do was, use your bike, use your bike to travel everywhere, use your bike to go to the store, use your bike to go to the park and everything. So that's all we did was bike riding. And like his story kind of connected to my story, right? I'm not a BMX rider or nothing, but like this is more of where I came from. This shoe reminded me from where I came from, Grandma's driveway, based off like Laurelton, Queens. Like I said, my grandparents from over there, and just recently, it broke my heart. Just recently, my uncle he sold my grandma's house, RP to my grandparents, and this shoe, will always remind me of my, Laurelton, Queens, where my grandparents is from and everything. So retail, I got this Full Locker Queens to the Mall. I was surprised I hit and everything, but yeah. So
He said DS read the story, had a tear in his eye.
Yo, I'm almost had tear in my eye because like when my uncle sold my grandmother's house, bro, it was more like I was like depressed, Like someone it's hard to see like someone where you grew up at is no longer there, But shout out to Nigel and everything. Like I'm not too mad that I didn't get the brick by bricks because
Sneaker Jack in the building.
Shout out to Sneaker Jack. Because the brick by bricks is more of a shoe that represents the city, right? But this shoe right here in particular represented where my grandmother was, raised me at, Shout out to grandma. Sneaker Jacks. Yo,
Yo,
that rematch, sir. I want
oh,
that sneaker battle rematch.
Oh shoot! Everybody catching the smoke from DS today.
I want that sneaker battle rematch, sir. So you let me know when where the time. I'll pull up.
He said.
All right, that's 3 shoes. All right. Let's go with number 4. Let's go with something recent that everybody was able to pick up.
Very nice, very nice.
Yeah. We talked about this before, E1. I was going hard for this shoe. I have the pine green. I feel like the navy pair is so much easier to wear. Shout out to the Yankees. If I ever go to a Yankee game, I'll wear this.
Yeah.
I was just going hard for this shoe, yo. This shoe is just a beautiful looking shoe, Not my sneaker of the year, but it's a great, great shoe. Great, great shoe. So we have the SV4s. That's 4 shoes.
Chill with me.
Alrighty. Yo. Shout out to Greedy on this one. I beat the fuck out of these shoes right here. Yo.
Oh.
No, that's not my driving foot. That's not my driving foot. No, but it's getting a little paint chipping over here too.
They put those to the concrete, bro.
Bro, I love this shoe, bro. I love
Yo, 90s are mad comfortable.
Is this a 2020 pair, right? Yeah, 2020. Yeah, so it's time for them to retro this shoe because like I'm getting some paint chipping, guys. So yes, this pair is so fucking comfortable. I love this. This is one of my favorite 90s that I have in my collection. It was between this or the Bacons, but I chose this. Because something with the Bacon, I wore them so many times, and then like the back heel part was like digging into my Achilles in the Bacon. I didn't like that, but yeah. But these right here is one of my favorites. I showed this on my live stream. Wu-Tang Dunks.
Nice.
Yo, good quality in this shoe too. I don't care how what people say. Oh, yeah, they ain't going for nothing. Yada, yada, yada. I don't care, man. I like this shoe. I always wanted this shoe. It was an unattainable shoe to get, but now for anyone to get this, especially at a good price, you know. They got the tongue, the Wu-Tang Dunks. Let me see. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, halfway there, halfway point.
Facts, Perm, definitely a buyer's market.
Yes, it is. It is. Okay. Wait, hold on. 1, 2.
He said only resellers are mad. Big facts, Perm.
Wait, hold on. Oh, yo, I'm looking like, where the hell is my tall shoe at? All right. All right. This shoe right here. Give me my high school vibes. It's a 2015 pair. Beat the shit out of these, yo. I wore these, yo. I'm waiting for the new pair to come out. And I can still wear these. I wore these not too long ago as well. So it's still wearable. So the Aqua 8s. I remember what grade I was in? Was I a junior or a senior? Like 07. These came out. And I believe I got them like a week early. I think I paid like, speaking of paying $200 for 06, and 07, I paid $200 for these. I was making a little bit more money, so I could afford it. Aqua 8s, yo. I wish I had my 07 pair, but you know how that goes. But 2015.
Yes, sir.
All right. 1, 2, 3.
Coach say hopes the new pair doesn't have the glitter.
You right? Hopefully. All right. So, new pairs, we have to go. You can't go wrong with black cement 3s. It was between the white cement or the black cements, but the black cement 3s, man, you just can't go wrong with this shoe. You could beat this shoe up, and it's still a great shoe. Come back soon.
Nice.
Jax, when you come back, I'll be waiting for the title, sir. We got to run that back, sir. We have to run that back. But anywho, yeah, the black cement 3s. Definitely a shoe you gotta have in the collection. Yo, E1, you had me fucking up my closet for this one, bro. You had me fucked up my closet for this one.
Linens.
Linen Air Forces. Game 1. Got some creases right there. Yo, I should have doubled up on this pair too. Retail? I believe it was retail. Yeah. Yo, you know there was like another pair that came out this year too?
It was the I don't want to say cloth, but it was the different material pair.
Yeah, what's that material called? But I wasn't a big fan of it. You know, I should have just doubled up on this one though. But yeah. The Linen Air Force One. Bro, Sneaker Jack, are you gonna answer my question? Answer the question, man. Answer the question. You know. All right. Almost done here. So I had to swap this shoe. I had to swap a shoe for this shoe right here. Because these are my favorite Jordan 5s of all time. I would have put my 2016 pair. Matter of fact, I'm gonna grab my 2016 pair.
I think I already know what pair it is, bro.
Yeah. Believe it or not, I wear this shoe every day, every time I get a chance. I love these shoes. These are my beaters. All right. Yeah, you heard it said 2016.
Yes, sir.
Beat the
Classic.
shit. I wear this to this day, yo. To this day. I
need a new pair.
Oh man, yeah. I had to, but yeah, I wear these to this day. I wear my rainy day shoes. I'm wearing these tomorrow. Tomorrow I have to go to a baseball game. My child's having a baseball game. One of my it's one of the guys I work with. He is coaching, so as a supervisor, I volunteer to go. But I'm gonna wear that one there. But yeah, the reimagined Black Metallic 5. So, and everybody's going crazy for this shoe.
Out of nowhere, bro.
Nowhere, bro. That's a retail pair right there, man. I pay below retail. Shout out to my job. All right. Almost done. Yo, my sneaker of the year last year. So a lot of people was like, "What the fuck?" Out of nines, yo.
Nice. Yep.
Out
Super
of nine,
classic. I don't care anybody says, bro.
right? Right. I had a lot of people like, "What the hell?" But nah, these are my babies right here, man. I went through. Yo, true story. My old pair of olive lines. I passed my road test with this shoe. I passed my road test with this shoe. I took it 'cause where my grandma's house is at, like a few blocks down, it's a road test site. And I took my road test over there and I passed with this shoe on. And I regret getting rid of that shoe because one thing we should all know, like our shoe tell a story. It tells a
Oh
story what
yeah.
we did and everything. And like I said, there's a lot of shoes I got rid of and I regret because of the storytelling. And that was, good storytelling right there. All right. Oh yeah,
That,
the 3 5s is cool too.
I used to wear those every day to work.
The top 3 5s.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Okay, number 2. Beat the shit out of these bread ones. Look at those hill drags, man. The bread one. Where's my G at? Look at that. In the back, man. The bread Jordan ones, the 2016 bands. I never owned the 01 pair. I owned the 2010, the 2009 bread ones, the one that came out in a pack, the DMP pack, the 2013 pair, this pair. I have the satin breads. I need, must have to get those 85 high bread ones because these are done. And I still wear these to this day too. But they cook. They cook. Last but not least, I double up. I'm gonna show you one pair. My favorite shoe of all time, the White Cement Force. Oh my god. Smell, yo. That smells something else, yo. I think I told you too. I saw my 2016 pair, and I was okay. I saw it kind of like, you know what? I'm gonna get the new pair. I saw it last year, and something was telling me that they were gonna make a lot of pair of these like they did the military blue fours, and I was right. I took a gamble with that one. I took a chance, yo. So the first pair I got, I hit Sneakers app or exclusive access, and then the second pair I got. This is why I love my job because they be giving us like gift cards. So I paid I was $100 off for this. I paid $140 because $240 at the size. So I paid full price on the exclusive access, and I paid $140 for the Foot Locker pair. And I could tell, all right, this is a Foot Locker pair. You know, Foot Locker always put the sticker on the box.
Yep. Yep.
So that's the only reason why how I know the difference. But yeah, that's my dirty dozen right there, man. That was
Really
it.
nice. Really nice.
You know,
And like one thing we all, we always like, even me and Hunter talk about this in his life too. All of us said it before. Everyone should have the same collection. So that's like why I love when people do like the dirty dozen, because everyone's 12 is not going to be the same.
Oh no, for sure. Like, I'm looking at some old shoes. I'm looking at my Hair 7s. Like, maybe years ago, my Hair 7s would have made it. Maybe a few years back, my DMPs would have made it. Maybe a few years back, my Supreme Temples would have made it. Or the Bacons would have made it, you know?
Yeah.
But it's dope to do the dirty dozen and everything. I like it. I like what you do. Shout out to your first episode. I actually co-host, if anyone remember that.
Bane.
It was Bane. Shout out
Yeah.
to the first person being interviewed. But yeah, this was really fun.
I appreciate you coming through, bro. This is
Bro,
dope.
you know what's so fun about this? This is fun to be not the host, not doing the interview.
Yo, and that's what I think. I was trying to tell Greedy and Matt that too. So like being on Hunter's channel and not have to worry about clicking on the chat, whatever the case may be, making sure everyone's entertained. You can just chill, do it.
Yeah, you get to chill and everything, but the questions was good questions. The this or that was good. Whatever. Yo,
Yo, I had one more I forgot about, bro.
what's up?
The True Blue Threes.
Oh shit. The infamous True Blue threes.
Or the French Blue 12s.
Oh shit, that's a good one. So you know the story with my French Blue 12s, right? You remember the story I told
yeah.
you? Yo, I was walking, right? Let me get two shoes, right? I'm walking, right? I'm walking, boom, 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 boom. Where the fuck is my shoe at? My shoe came off my feet. Yo, I swear, I think I had those in a size 10. I had to get a 9.5 because those shits ran big. Pause. But
Yeah, the 12s you can go true to size. You have to go up. The new ones, to me, I feel like I have to go half size up.
I want to half size up on my new 12s, except for my trade 12s. Because like my playoff 12s, I want to true to size, and they kind of hurt like right there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's the new mold, bro. The old
mold was comfortable. Old mold,
yeah.
Old mold was like right over there. So even the 9s like a little bit over there, not as much. It used to be the pinky toe, but I got to half size up. And then the True Blue 3s, shit. I only own 2 pair of True Blue 3s in my life. The 2011 pair, 2016.
You used to treat that joint like a winter shoe, bro. Track it in the snow.
Yeah. I fucked those shoes up, bro. But that material is no give, bro. That material is no give. My old Metallic 5s, that's my new winter shoe right now. But
yo, he said I'm rocking size 13 now. They're killing the pinky these days.
But wait, what shoes, Jones? What shoes, Jones?
The 12s.
Oh, okay. Shit. That's a hard one. If OG wise, I have to be the True Blue 3s. I'm going OG over everything with True Blue 3s. And we'll put French Blue on True Blue 3s, man. Kobe, bless you. I'm gonna go with True Blues. Stories.
Shout out to Culture. I try my best. Yeah, all of them shit, something changed. Facts. Yeah, all the sneakers up like mold or something. They changed something.
Yeah. And I was telling you and Greedy that too, yo. Like my 12s, most of my shoes I got like 10.5, right? My 5s is the size same, right? All my 5s I can wear true to size. My 1s is a 10, but the new ones I have to go up a half size because the new cut is one half size up just to be safe.
Yeah. Jones said maybe we just getting old. I don't think that's it.
Nah. Because my Jordan 6s is still 9.5. I could wear 9.5 of my 6s.
Because that's the only brand we got a problem with.
Yeah. Well, Air Max, I always go half size up on Air Maxes.
Yeah.
Always go half size up with Air Maxes. I'll go half size up with Jordan 4s. Go half size up. I feel like going to half size up on my definitely gotta go half size up on these. When it comes to the bronze, I gotta half size up. I want to half size up on these just in case.
Yeah.
Just in case.
I do that with Dunks too. Dunks and SB go half size up.
But my Linen Air Forces, I went true to size. I went true to size on those. Damn, what else I got half size up on? Oh, not that much. But when it comes to the new Jordan modes, when OG style, yeah, I'm gonna have size up. I'm not taking no chance. No, I'm not taking no chance. Not gonna take a chance. If I'm gonna reach back for a 2016 pair,
you go TTS, yeah.
Yeah, true to size. But if it's a Jordan 12, I'm going for a 9.5. I'll go for a 9.5. But those shits is
because so like the 2013 taxis were more comfortable than what were those? The Gary Payton 12s, I guess they were calling it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But those are still comfortable. But they I mean, you figure there's 7, 8 years difference. But the 2013 is a lot more comfortable. No.
I had the 08 12s, right? The countdown pack.
Yeah,
it was comfortable. My low top tattoos in 04 was comfortable. You know was had no give was the countdown pack Brother 11s. Them shits had no give.
Nah, those are probably one of the worst made. The 2012 pair was probably the best one.
2012 was great, amazing. Amazing. I love that shoe. Came down the rain for that shoe. Now I think about it. But the 08 pair, bro, I'm walking and I'm looking like people have no idea how much pain I am in.
Yeah, he said, I'm old, but my memory's still good. Good enough to remember giveaways. Ah! Yo!
Wait, who giveaway was this? Who giveaway?
Nah.
Let's
I know
talk
he's
about
talking
it.
about.
Oh, let me stop.
So, I mean, people, certain content creators say, when I get to this point, I'll do a giveaway. From what I hear, they hit the numbers, but
You hear this
there's been
shit,
no
man?
giveaway. There's
Hear
been
this
no
shit?
giveaway.
Yeah.
Malachi said, "I'll give the haters my ass to kiss, bro."
Yo, Max, Mally, go with it. But
Shout out to Malachi, bro.
yo, shout out to Mally. Yo, shout out to Tamia, yo. What happened to Tamia?
Yo, I don't want to jinx it, but
Mhm.
yo, this is the first live, and I don't know how long that the two dogs ain't been barking.
Oh, good shit. But yeah, what's up with Tamia for life, man? Yo, Tamia, yo, shout out to him. I remember one day, a package came to my crib, right? He had my address because he sent me the British Knights slides. Yo, shout out to him.
Yo, yeah, I'm about to say, yeah, he sent me them joints. Yeah.
Shout out to him. I was like, oh shit, I wasn't even expecting, and I wore them shits. I still wear.
Yo, those slides are comfortable, bro.
I still wear it to this day. Yo, shout out to him. And yo, he ordered this thing, the scratcher thing from Malachi. And me and the person I was with were like, yo, where the fuck is this shit came from? Like, what is this? Like, yo, did you buy this? Like, I buy it. And then he messaged me like, he was the one that got it, and I appreciate him. And speaking of giveaway, I remember one time I was giving back to everybody, right? And I think I was giving away $50. And Tamia won.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we gave her the money.
Facts. He said to me, "The sneaker angel,
Yes,
bro."
he is. And he pulled over. I remember he was on the live stream. He's like, "Yo, what I get money for?" I'm like, "Yo, bro, you donated to my channel, bro, and I just want to give back. I I appreciate what you do, man. I appreciate everybody. I appreciate everyone for making my channel what it was. Yo, one of my favorite live streams. I have two favorite live streams. The countdown. If you remember the countdown, no, I think I have three. The countdown.
That was the New Year's joint.
No. When I finally hit 100 live streams.
Oh, yeah.
The top 20 or 10, 15 moments of my live stream.
Yeah. He's still around buying up Reeboks.
Yo, the countdown live stream was great. The what's that live stream I did? It was the one with Leo. And was that part of the
with Throwback King and Greedy.
Throwback King.
Yeah, because Greedy said something. I forgot what the conversation was with him and Leo. That's when Leo started crashing out.
Yes.
And then Throwback King was like, "Nah, I'm joints is fake. That's fake. And then Leo was trying to say, "Oh, I got it from a store that does retail and resell." With like, yo, what store in the world sells both?
But the beauty about that live with those two is like the Leo didn't take it to heart because then Leo was like, "Oh shit, like
yeah,
you right, Like,
oh, you had Rez on there too.
Rez is there too, yup.
Yeah,
that's how we met Rez. That's how I met Rez, I believe.
Yeah.
And my other favorite live stream, one of my top, I think my last favorite live stream, bro. You guys had me up in my parents' garage. I had to get in the Honda Odyssey because I was getting cold or some shit. Yo, shout out to Dub P and you guys. This is when I first did a sneaker showcase. I don't know how it happened, but everybody was on my live stream just started showing sneakers.
Yeah, I remember that joint. Yeah,
yo, and we just had a great time, yo. Everyone was just showing our shoes. Hello got into it too. She's not showing shoes. Yo,
Yeah, mad people came through that night.
a lot of people came through that night and showed me love, yo. That right there was my favorite live stream, yo. Sitting in my parents' garage, and the thing about that, it was like, I like, damn, I wish I was back in New York so I could like show
You
them
want
my
to show
shit.
you? You want to? Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm over here down in Florida. I'm like, damn, missing out on the fun, you know. But good times. It was great times.
Yo, you happy you didn't decide to move down there?
I'm happy that I came back home. I am happy. It was cool. It wasn't for me. I had my own little apartment and everything. I was about to start bringing stuff down. The girl I with, like, yo, come. I'm kind of happy I didn't make that decision. But I want to make an announcement.
Oh shoot!
I
For
want to.
real?
I want to
For
do
real?
it here.
Oh
I
shoot!
want to do it here.
We got breaking news on Beast Coast TV.
Breaking news, right? DS is about to have a little DS.
Oh,
August.
that makes sense. Yo, how far along are you, bro?
She's 7 months. Well, I'm 7 months. I'm about to pop any minute now, man.
Hey, stupid.
I'm about to pop any minute. Yeah. So
Nice. Right around yo. It's gonna be like it's gonna happen so quick. You're not gonna be ready, bro.
yeah.
Shout out to Be Best in the building.
Shout out to Be Best. Yeah, man. So this will be my
Good shit, bro.
My first one, man. I'm gonna have a little PS, a little preschool, then GS.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you from experience. Don't get caught up buying mad kicks.
Thanks, Matt.
DS Lite. Yo, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's not my DS.
Yo, that's dope. DS Lite. Yeah. Not cause like with Lil Man, I didn't buy a lot of kicks because they grow mad quick. Like the first 2 years, they grow mad quick. They grow out everything.
Everyone's like, don't really buy him that much shoes. There's only 3 shoes I want to get him. I want to get him the Olive Nines. I want to get him a Jordan 1. I want to get him a White Cement Force.
Have a little rotation. Yeah.
Yeah, little bit. That's it. Just those. And I think the ones go for like $50. The ones and the 9s is cheap right now. The 4 is still too new, but just want to get those 3 shoes, and whenever we do like a photo shoot, that's the shoe.
Yeah.
Wow, photo shoot, So yeah,
very nice.
Yeah, so I could have said it on my channel, but I was like, yo, let me save it for E1.
Oh shit! Appreciate you, bro.
Of course, man. Of course.
Breaking news.
Yeah, DS gonna be a father.
Fatherhood's a great thing, bro. You see how I am. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yo, bro, you having a great time, man, and I love that for you, bro. Like the way you and your son do a lot of things, man, with the sports and everything. No class girls. Oh,
what's good?
DS just don't teach your kid to junk kids and record it. And I'm not gonna teach him that stuff, man. I'm trying to keep it nice. But yeah, I want him to I just want him to,
appreciate that, Perm.
I just want him to be a good kid, have a give him stuff that how the most cliche stuff to say, give him something I never had,
Yo, but it comes, it's not effortless, right? It's never effortless. Appreciate you, Jones. Thanks for coming through. It's not easy, right? But it just becomes second nature. So like so he used to be breastfed, but she couldn't make enough milk to keep up with his appetite. So, we start, going, go with formula.
Mm-hmm.
And my body was an autopilot, bro. It'd be like 2 or 3 in the morning. I'd be half sleepwalking, eyes closed, go back to the room. It's autopilot, bro. And then you get ready for school. It's just second nature, bro. You just
Yeah,
you get
yeah.
sleep. You just you can get it. I remember Gritty just say it too. He's like, he said, E1 was up. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning, and then he messaged the group chat at like 6 o'clock, talking about he just getting the kids ready for school. He about to go to work. Like
Crazy, yo. That's just crazy.
yeah,
Idea, bro.
yeah. See, person is
Autopilot
autopilot for sure.
for
Yeah, work a long day, take on the football practice time, and then forget baseball season is probably the toughest one, bro, for me because it's the longest season, and it starts getting hot. It's hot. It starts getting. That's when it's the.
Yeah.
And then when this and then we got to. He wants to practice between practice because he wants to get better. So
that's what's up.
after work,
That's great. That's how
go
you
to
get.
the park. Yeah.
That's how you get good, that's what I want to do with my little man. I want him to be into like sports and everything. And if he don't get into sports, if he want to be a little nerd, then I want you to be one of those cool nerds. You know what I mean? Like,
And the biggest thing is don't force it.
don't force it.
Don't force it because that'll make it. That'll make him hate it. That'll make him hate it.
Oh yeah. I know exactly what you mean because like my father used to force. I love music, right? I love music because of my dad, but he used to force a guitar on me. Hey, there you go.
Oh shoot!
Choose to be best.
Oh, appreciate that.
But what's it called again?
Dang, I knew I forgot to ask you like 2 more joints, but go ahead. I'll wait till you're done.
But yeah, I used to hate playing the guitar, but I love playing the piano and the drums. When I was younger, I know how to read music notes and everything.
Right.
I learned on my right hand side. I was learning on my left hand side a little bit too. But like when my dad used to force the guitar on me, I hated that shit because 5 years old trying to play and my fingers was hurting. I used to cry about it, yo.
Yeah.
But everything else I used to love to play. All right, go ahead.
Usher or Chris Brown?
Oh man, it's an easy one. Going Usher. Shout out to Breezy. I like Breezy and all, but I had to go Usher, man.
Oh, should we just talk about him too? Frankie in the building.
This is Frankie. Yo, when it comes to Usher, right? Yo, I believe me and Greedy had this conversation, right? And you know what? Now I think about it.
Oh, right. Which album was the best?
I used to say 8701. 8701 was my shit. But yo, he had some good shit on Confession.
Yeah.
But 8701, man, I just love
that. Yo, he's like, Greedy's biased.
Yeah, he is. But 8701 was great. Yo, one of my favorite songs on 8701 wasn't You Got It Bad. It wasn't You Don't Have to Call. It was that song not If I Want To. What's that song called again? It was damn, Diddy's in that fucking song. God damn it, I hate it now. But what's
8701? That was that 2000?
That was August 7th, 01, 8701.
01.
Yeah, that's why
because I know because I was in SUNY Albany. So I'm
gonna tell you the name of that song right now. I forgot
the parties was crazy with some of the Usher joints.
Oh, what's that song called? Damn, hold on, I'm trying to find that song. I don't know. That's the song. I don't know.
Oh.
That song right there hits different, yo. And I'm mad that Diddy's in that song. I mean, I got nothing against Diddy. He ain't doing anything to me. Diddy, the artist. Let's separate them.
Okay, so
and him and R. Kelly. Separate the artist from the person.
Yeah, Kel's still the man. Outside on the music tip, Kel's is the man, bro.
Hell yeah.
I knew I spoke too soon.
I am.
I spoke too. But what was the other one? Trey Songz or Lloyd?
I'm gonna have to go with Lloyd. Trey Songz is good too. Trey Songz is really good, but I'm gonna have to go with Lloyd. Yo, come on, get it, shorty. You, come on, Bedrock. Oh, he made great. Yo, Lloyd made good songs. Southside, you understand?
Yeah. Yo, even the joint he had with the Franchise Boys, that was a little banger too.
Yeah, yeah, like Lloyd.
But the
Lloyd
turn heads, I think that's cool.
was it Lady I Had on My Pillow? Turn heads.
Yeah.
And what was that song? Another song, Lay Your Head on Pillow, something like that. And what was that song he did with Drake? He did one with Drake. I think it was a Night Off. Night Off. That was a good song.
Good thing Lloyd could sing. Looks like Jeepers Creepers.
Oh man, but yeah, Get It Shorty, that was my joint back in the day. As a Chase song where you got say he got Can't Help But Wait. Yo, that song right there, Can't Help But Wait. That song remind me of like people like I can't stand people who trying to wait their turn to get with somebody that's with somebody else. You know what I mean? I can't stand that shit. My thing is like, yo, you can't get the girl. Just there's so many girls out there, you know. Like, I'm not saying that he doing that, but just the song.
The concept.
Yeah. I Need a Girl was a great song. That was a good song. He also did some good songs with he did some songs with what was it, Nicki? Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Lloyd though. Maybe guys go with Lloyd. Yeah.
Yo, Dream or Bryson Tiller?
Oh, Dream. Yo, the music this guy made. Yo, the person that I was with before, I couldn't stand him because like the way she got playing his music, but falsetto. You got, show you the shit, rocking that thing, right? I think Greedy favorite song, Purple Kisses.
Yo, you know what was dope? It was a fabulous song, but it was with Dream, right? Throw it in the bag.
Throw it in the bag.
Yeah.
That was a great song. As a matter of fact, people forget that he's a writer. He wrote Bed.
Yeah.
How they bet he wrote that shit. He did Bed. Then he wrote, I think, Rihanna Umbrella and everything.
Yo, where you rank Neo?
Neo like probably my top 10. Probably my top 10. I like Neo. Closer. Miss Independent. So Sick. Come on, I can't go wrong with So Sick. Nah, I like Neo.
Oh, Neo had that joint with Petey Crack. That was like the first single off the album, right?
I think it was. Oh, let me look at his album. He got me looking back, man. Damn. What was the name of his album was called Neo? Was named after him? You know how some of these artists be doing it with their albums. Let me see. Neo. Yo, wasn't Neo on on BMF? I gotta watch BMF too. Wasn't he on BMF? Where's his albums at? Songs, album, Neo albums. He said on his first album, right?
I think it's his first album.
Oh, in my own words. That was the name of the album. He did Stay. Let me get this right. So Sick. When You're Mad. Yo, remember that song Mad? Mad was good.
Oh, Big Pun said, what about Mario? Mario.
I like Mario.
He started young too.
Real young. He did
the Just Friends.
Just Friends. He did a song about braided hair. Breakup was good.
Wow. He said your favorite member of Pretty Ricky.
I don't really care for Pretty Ricky. I don't really care for Pretty Ricky. I listen more B2K than Pretty Ricky then. Or remember Immature?
Yeah, because I don't care, but the song they did for All That was a banger, bro.
Oh man. No, wait, wasn't that TLC? Was that
No, it was Immature.
That was now? Oh, okay. I thought it was TLC. Yo, didn't Marcus Houston used to call himself Batman? Yo, only reason I remember because my oldest sister, was a big ass fan of Amateur. But yeah, immature
Yeah,
was
immature. Do my thing. Yeah, it's immature, bro.
my thing.
Yeah, do my thing. And then I guess the remix for the show was with the Good Burger character.
Oh, fucking Cal.
Hell yeah.
Damn man, she's
He
real.
said,
Yo,
"Take it back to another bad creation."
yeah, 2008 was gentleman. Yeah, the gentleman. 2007. This is Neo because of you. Damn. Akon. People who want somebody says Akon. Akon. Yo, what happened to Akon, bro?
I don't know, bro. He started building cities in Africa, bro.
Yeah, like
Bringing
8 wives, some shit like that.
bringing yeah, something like that. Bringing technology out there. So
Yeah, look at that. All the people. The Usher albums, Pitbull. I don't care about Pitbull. Mary J albums. Chris Brown albums. One of my favorite. I feel like Chris Brown's second album was my favorite album. The Exclusive. That was my favorite one. But yeah.
yeah, that one was alright.
The Wall to Wall video. Matter of fact, the Wall to Wall video, he was wearing the I think he was wearing the black and yellow dunks. But those dunks had the white Nike check. It didn't have the yellow Nike check. Where my Wu-Tang's at? They had the white Nike check, the white Nike swoosh, not the yellow one on the one. I owned that shoe. It was like 07, right? It kind of go back to the Jordan ones. I had the New Love ones, and then I had the dunks. And then my brother really wanted the dunks, so I ended up giving him my dunks. And I ended up just keeping my New Love ones. But yeah.
2.5 hours went by quick, bro.
Yo, facts. Having fun up here.
I just looked up at the time. I was like, "Oh shoot!" Yo, I'm gonna get ready for tomorrow, bro.
Yeah,
appreciate you coming through, bro. This was fun. Appreciate you coming through.
Me. Yo, this was a good live stream, man. Shout out to the Beast Coast TV. Shout out to Beast Coast himself, man. Shout out to the Beast Coast. It's so funny how you came up with the name with the TV. You know what? I got yo. People could say what they want to say about Henry, but it's kind of like fall into places like East versus West sneaker battle.
Yeah.
Part 2. Shout out to Chilltown. Part 2. You know, the East Coast versus the West Coast, and then you know how it came together with the Beast Coast.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, so but yo, that was to me, like I said, that's the greatest sneaker battle on YouTube, bro.
Yes, it is. So the way how that fell together, and guys, I did not battle with the Beast Coast, but definitely should support my Beast Coast, man.
Yeah, definitely, you're definitely a crucial part in helping us prepare, bro.
Yeah. But shout out to the West Coast, shout out to the South, shout out to everybody, man.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But yeah, dope live stream, E1. I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, appreciate you, bro. Always, bro.
In the books, man. I am looking forward to episode 3, whoever that may be, man. Yo.
And then Greedy, don't forget to get back to DS about this showcase. Jax, we need you to respond to the challenge by DS.
Yes.
I collect. We need you to respond to this challenge by DS.
There's no challenge. I already beat him.
Yo, Matt be like, yo, everybody beat him, bro. You don't need to battle. I collect.
He could go somewhere and swing at the air, man. Wait, he's in Connecticut now, right? Over there. Swing at the air.
Appreciate you, Matt. Appreciate you, brother.
Yo, salute to Matt.
Yo, everybody, appreciate y'all coming through. Whether you be watching on Kick, Twitch, or YouTube, appreciate y'all. Peace.
Peace.